humans of the internet! Welcome to this Gallant Horde mission. This is our first seal mission, which means today marks the beginning of the end game of this whole damn story. And I'm very nervous about it. I think everybody else might be slightly as well. So on the off chance that you're new to the Horde, the general gist of the story is that Titania has been banished from the Feywild by her obnoxious husband, Oberon, because she likes things that are not elves, and he doesn't, basically, is what it boils down to. And he used 7 seals across 7 different planes to perform a complicated banishing ritual. And today, this team of delightful adventurers is going to go and attempt to break the first of those 7 seals, which lies in the Feywild. But before we get to that, we're going to do all the announcements.
Woo!
So, the first thing is, as always, we have an in-game item. Today's in-game item, as they have all been recently, come from Level 1 Gamers' Deck of Useful Things, which you can still pre-order. I'm sure that at some point, wow, there's the chat's gone bonkers. You guys are amazing. But also, Adam will drop the thing into the chat, the link to Level 1 Gamers' Deck of Useful Things into the chat. They have very kindly allowed us to playtest their Deck of Useful Things in the Horde. There's some really cool items. Today's item is called Actual Snake Oil. And it is a delight. So, if you would like to win yourself some, well, your character, some actual snake oil, you can type !shiny thing into the chat and be in to win that. You can only win if you're a member of the Gallant Horde. If you are not a member of the Horde, you can gift it to any member of the Horde. I would say you should join the Horde, but today is the cutoff for applications. We're not taking any more applications. If you haven't got an application in, tough luck. You have to wait till Season 2. You can actually still apply, but I'm not going to let you in until January. So feel free to apply if you want, but January is when it'll happen. Yeah, because having entered the end game, we just think it's easier to just stop in terms of bringing new people in at this stage, both for out of character reasons, but also in character, upsec is the thing. So yeah, that's a thing. Also, we are, as always, gathering subscribers for our Birds of a Feather subscriber goal. Every month, if we hit 50 new or renewed subscribers, we organize another Birds of a Feather game. We only have 3 classes to go: Fighter, Ranger, Sorcerer. And then we've done all the basic classes, so then we're going to have to get creative, I guess. But yeah, so please hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying what we do. We have both Druids and Wizards coming up in September, and Paladins, we have a Paladin team, but we still need to lock a date in for that, so we will be doing that. We are currently in our last week of the 14 Stones Pledge Me campaign. We are just over $1,000 away from our target. And because this is a project very, very dear to my heart, I'm going to make an offer during this game that if anyone in the chat who pledges on our 14 Stones Pledge Me, I will roll a potion of resistance for one of the characters. So I will roll a d6 to see who gets it, and then I'll roll a potion of resistance, and that character will get resistance to a particular kind of damage. May be useful, may not. But all you have to do to make that happen is drop a pledge on our 14 Stones Pledge Me. Hopefully there will be a link. Otherwise, I'll pop one. Actually, I can just do that. Let me just do that. Adam's like, you did a thing. I only thought of it when you were already at rugby. Sorry. There we go. There it is. Please keep an eye on it and let me know if I need to roll it, because I am paying attention to 5,000 things at the moment. So, I think that's all our major stuff for now. So I'm going to get you all please to introduce yourselves and the characters you are playing today, which in one case is not your usual character. And I will roll our standard potion of resistance, which is still valid. But this is just a little extra. So, starting with Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm going to be playing Artor Galvins, the human fighter warlock. Or half-giant fighter warlock, I'm sorry.
Kyle.
Hello, I'm Gallant, and I am playing JeanLuc Toussaint, a trickster cleric of the Traveler.
Jamie.
Yes, I am Jamie, and I'll be playing Hela Moonael, the wild magic sorcerer, here to burn things up.
Matthew.
Hello, my name is Matthew, and I will be playing Greth, the Githrezai monk, way of the astral self.
Cheryl.
Hello, I'm Cheryl. I'll be playing Eerden Moonael, the Archfey Heir Ranger Sorcerer, whose father had nothing to do with this at all. Nothing.
Molly.
I'm Shawnali, and today I am not playing Indigo. I am playing Dancing Shadow of the Clan of the Singing Mountain, the Tabaxi Sorcerer.
That's her full name.
Yeah, well, she really liked dancing on other people and making fun of other people for using full names. So, it's only fair she gets introduced by a full name.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Your potion of resistance today is psychic. So if you get a potion of resistance from chat, it will make you resistant to psychic damage. If you take it, you have to tell me that you have drunk it though. And do I still have a cat there? I'm just gonna make myself not a ghost. Nope, there's still a cat there. Cannot move the cat. Sorry. It's a rule. Alright. Are we ready to do this thing?
Absolutely.
Never
Sure
really.
is, I think we're gonna be.
Okay. Is there anything any of you would like to do before you enter the throne room today that you haven't already done?
Yeah, it's worth mentioning for the viewer. We did have a hero's feast last night.
There was a hero's feast, and all the usual insane amount of buffs that the Horde likes to provide to every team that goes out are in effect, as usual.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
We all have mind blank, so I think we're already immune to psychic.
Oh.
If I read it right, the spell right.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess the dice weren't that helpful then. Sorry about that.
You know, that's okay. It's great
I'm
that it's there.
devastated, as you can tell.
It just means that the chat can now give it to all of the monsters we'll be facing.
There we go.
Jamie,
Great.
sir.
Jamie's here to burn it down.
Use
It's
up
not
their
Hela.
bonus actions. Use up their actions. That's fine. That's fine.
And then I guess Eerden has seeming, and so she looks like a half elf with brunette hair and green eyes.
Okay, so she doesn't look like her usual self. Yes, Kyle.
Of important note, JeanLuc's hair is not blue. It is the traditional reddish-orange of the autumn. And they hate it.
All right.
If you are in the Discord, you'll get art of that in just a moment.
Woo!
Also, it's JeanLuc's token in Roll20 today. So, all right. So, you walk into the throne room, and the lady is there, and she is wearing just a simple yellow sundress. Nothing particularly fancy or frivolous today. Both Gur and Zook are there as well. And she says, "Adventurers, welcome. You go on a very important mission today into the Feywild to attempt to break the first of our 7 seals. We have been working towards this for a long time. Is there anything I can tell you or help with before you go?"
In the days leading up to our mission here, has there been any notice? I know we do not know exactly where it is we are going, but in the rough area, has there been an increase in foot traffic or activity by supporters of the bastard, your husband?
We cannot get close to the actual seal without showing our hand. So we have been paying as much attention as we can to the general vicinity. It is quiet. There has been no particular movement or increase in anything, really, from what we can see. However, it is very well protected. Perhaps as well protected as our realm is here. We can't see into it. We can't teleport into it. We strongly suspect you will not be able to bamf out of it the way we normally do. You will probably have to leave the area in order to return home.
Yeah.
We think, but a lot of this is guesswork at this point. The hope is that you will all return home safely and bring information that will be helpful for the other 6 seals. But unfortunately, we only have very minimal information to give you at this time.
The goal is to get as much information as we can and bring it back for the next missions.
Your primary objective is to break the seal open safely using the magic that Zook has given you to help mend it. Your secondary priority is to bring everyone home safely. After that, information. Yes?
We.
Greth has a question.
Yes.
As far as Greth is understanding this process, there's something we remove to break the seal and replace with this gem that I've been given. What happens to the gem that we've removed? Do we have to bring it back? Will it be just destroyed when the seal breaks? Do we know?
The short answer is we don't really know. It may be that you need to break it to destroy the seal. It may be that you simply have to remove it from where it is. It may be that when the seal is broken, it shatters. We simply don't know.
If it's intact, do you want us to bring it back?
Absolutely, because to quote a moth I know, all information is good information.
Just didn't know if something with this much magic is something you wanted to, effects we don't anticipate.
Well, I expect that Zook would like to look at it. I'm sure that in a corner, Zook is nodding right now. If at all possible. He has provided you with a demi-plane to put things in. I'm sure it can go in there, she says, uncertain of how Zook's magic really works. I'm not sure Zook is certain
Shadow's
of how...
nodding.
Yeah, I'm not sure Zook is entirely sure how Zook's magic works half the time. The
We
gem
can
will
figure
not
it
come
out.
back to the realm. It will stay in the library. Says Adam in chat.
All right.
A lot of this is dependent on you making the best decision you can in the moment, because we simply don't have enough information to give you the answers at this
Understood.
time.
Understood.
Is there anything else?
That was
All right. Your usual word of recall will work once you are out of the area that is blocked from teleportation. So do what you need to do and then get the hell out of there.
Understood.
Do you
course.
want to leave anything there?
Apart from the healing cork, I believe we're calling it.
Yeah,
No.
like any Bellatrix, memorabilia.
No, I think
No.
it's probably best if we just break it and leave.
Cool.
The less information we leave behind us, the better. As
Perhaps
much
the
as
first
possible.
one could be considered a fluke.
Let's hope he thinks that.
Is there anyone else who might want to disturb this? Somebody we could pretend to be, if it comes to that.
I think it is going to be very clear who is behind this once it happens. I don't think he will be fooled.
Oh,
He
I was
is
hoping to it.
a pain in the butt, but he's not stupid. Unfortunately, if he was stupid, this would all be a lot easier.
Mm.
All
Understood.
right. Well,
Let us begin.
Let's take a journey.
I will drop you as close as I can, and then you will have to find your own way from there. Good luck.
Very well.
Come home alive. She doesn't even clap. All her theatrics are a bit subdued on this particular occasion. She just kind of nods farewell, and you will feel teleportation. I am seeing pledges. Hang on. I have to roll some
Yep.
stuff. I have to roll some stuff. How many stuffs do I have to roll? Gotta love this community, man.
I
Oh,
was
wow.
just gonna
Two
pop in and
stuffs.
be like, "Hey, there's some pledges. Do you want us to just kind of pop in and say, hey, there's some pledges?"
Yes, please. Because I
Okay.
won't
Got it.
remember. All right, so the first one goes to Eerden. The second one goes to Greth. Which is fitting, because the first one was Jamie's.
Yes. I was going to say if I came up, then give it to the one of your monsters.
Eerden, you are now immune to resistant, to radiant damage.
If you drink the potion, or do we just get it?
You just get it.
Oh.
Greth, you are now resistant to cold damage.
I take it that
Depending-
this is just for this game.
Yes, just for this game.
Okay.
Whatever.
Just for this game. All right.
That's a different pledge level.
What's that?
That's a
Should've given
per
Artor
minute. It's a
the-
different pledge level.
It's what we call pay to win.
Yeah.
Aw.
Look, I'm not
Not
above
here.
using your love for your characters to get my crowdfunder across the line. Okay. You all feel the tug of this teleportation, and you find yourself in what looks like just a simple field. Those of you who have Fey ancestry, so that would be Eerden and JeanLuc, I think, are the only ones. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
We're gonna use the gay one. Correct.
By chance, having
21.
read that,
What's that?
saying by chance, having read that Fey book.
No, this is about what who you are.
Gotcha.
What do we get? Sorry.
21.
18.
It feels familiar, but kind of old. Like when you go into those really old forests, you know what I mean? In real life, where you know that you're somewhere that has been around longer than anyone you know. This is what this place feels like. It feels old. It's very simple for the Feywild. It's just green fields, knolls of rock, and it's quiet, sunny. Like
No.
there is a like magic in the air, but it's not. Yeah, it's surprisingly unthreatening.
I do not like being out in the open. Shall we go find some more cover?
Do you see cover anywhere? So I see it's grass and rock.
You can make a perception check if you like.
Mm. And I'll send
And you-
I'll send Kizip up to go have a scout up above as well.
Also, because of perception, then please.
Cool.
Artor is going to approach that nearest rock there. Does it look like, how tall up is it?
15 feet.
15 feet. Artor's trying to stick to the rules pretty close. And he's just gonna whisper in Sylvan. I could use your help. May I climb you?
The rock does not respond.
He's gonna climb the rock. Trying to be
25.
careful not to disturb anything.
All right, those of you who rolled perception, tell me what you got.
25.
21.
Cool. Yeah, there's clearly like a forest of trees kind of to the northeast of you. Kazip, was that a Kazip roll?
No, that was Hela roll.
Hela
Kizip
roll.
only got 13.
Okay. He also sees the trees.
Cool. I bring him back down again.
Shadow is leaning against this rock, and she has popped the lid on a bottle of Boundless coffee. She is fueling up and letting them do the looking, because she's just here to watch them. And she rolled a 19, so the coffee's still good.
Excellent.
Uh,
It's
You said it
delicious.
was.
Sorry.
You said
Yes?
it was. Yeah, you said it was quiet, but is it like eerily quiet, or is there any
No.
like animal sounds or
There aren't really animal sounds, but it's
or
fairly
insects?
it's not like creepy quiet. It's like
Winds-
nice day in the
winds blowing.
fields quiet. Yeah.
Leaves are rustling,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
JeanLuc is having a moment because they've only been on one mission to the Feywild and they were not fully themselves. So
Mhm.
this is like the first time they have been home in
Mhm.
a very long time.
Yep.
So they are just kind of standing there, having a moment.
The answer to the question in chat is yes. This is NPC Shadow.
We're all gonna answer it.
Shawnali's just driving Shadow today because I didn't want to drive Shadow and DM. So
A wise decision.
Right, let's not waste time. Let's get moving. The only thing around here seems to be those trees, so probably best to check those out first.
Aren't we like looking for a field of flowers? Why are we going to trees?
Because I like cover.
Uh-huh.
Do you need any kind of roll for the climbing or anything?
you can do it athletics or acrobatics if you want.
Sure.
Go for it.
21.
Oh yeah, easy.
As soon as he gets to the top of the rocks, he's also going to look around to see anything of color, see if there's
Cool.
anything colorful.
Make a perception check.
JeanLuc is right there.
Oh, that's only a 16.
JeanLuc has very red hair.
JeanLuc does have very red hair. It's very drawing.
But we wouldn't call him JeanLuc because they are currently
Right.
coronet.
That's
Yep.
right. I rely on you to remember your own code names. I am God. I can call you what I want.
Right. Did
Artor
anyone
climb back down and-
see in your lookings around? Did anyone happen to see any field of flowers or anything of that nature?
You are the most colorful thing here, Coronet.
I know, thank you.
Yes, the only thing I saw happened to be the trees. So I would assume that that would be a good cover for having a nice field of colourful flowers hidden.
Not a bad idea.
A glade maybe in the forest, yes.
Hmm.
It would also be a perfect way to ambush us on the way there.
Well, those are now lovely options. Thank you for that. Perhaps that is our best option that we have, though. Shall we proceed?
Absolutely.
Lead on. Rather,
Alright.
I'll lead on.
Okay.
So you wander along the path until you get to the trees. Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Keeping
Everybody,
head on a swivel.
make a perception check for me as you go.
Perception.
That's better.
Ooh,
Oh, we have advantage.
26.
27.
22.
22.
16.
12.
Ooh.
Perception's not Shadow strong point. It's quiet. There doesn't appear to be anything threatening or dangerous in these fields at all. There doesn't seem to be any living things in these fields that are not plants. It's just grass and
weird.
rocks. All right. You find yourself amongst some trees. Now that you're amongst them, you can see that some of them are turning, as if it's early autumn.
Mhm.
I thought you meant physically, like, fall
I
away.
did too. It's
Yeah.
a Feywild, man.
He turned to
Somebody
look at
turn
you.
plants.
No. They're kind of in that very early autumn phase where they're just starting. The colors are just starting to change on some of them.
Considering the information we had that no season technically rules here, would we still expect normal natural seasons?
You can make an intelligence check about what you know about the Feywild.
Okay.
I will give you advantage because your sister is a library.
Yeah.
Only in D&D can that be a normal sentence.
Even
Okay,
in
that's
D&D.
that's a 19.
Seasons in the Feywild are fucking weird. Everything in the Feywild is fucking weird. The places that are specific to seasonal places obviously tend towards the whatever season they're in, right? So like the places that are autumn run would tend to be autumnal most of the time. The rest of the Feywild can be a bit variable depending on how the land feels, I guess, or what's happening. It's all a bit. It's not normal seasons like on the material plane, but it wouldn't be that weird, except that you're going to find a seal that.
Yeah. Tomorrow it could be spring.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. Shadow will divulge this information.
Exciting.
Wait, it's still something I am worried about. JeanLuc is taking a look around this forest. Do I see any markings or indication of any different kind of plant life or anything that makes it look out of place, even for the Fae?
You can make a nature check.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that. That's not terrible for them. 14.
Fey foliage is almost by definition weird. The weirdest part about this place is that these are just trees. And the grass is just grass. And everything's very lush. And the air is nice and the sun is shining and it's a beautiful day. And these are just really nice trees.
What kind of trees?
It's a mixture.
Okay.
A mixture of trees. A
And there's-
variety of tree species.
Sorry, my indigo was showing.
Artor is definitely going to avoid any oak trees.
I mean, there are some oak trees.
Yeah,
But
he's going to avoid them.
There's a lot of different kinds of trees. You're just hyper aware of the oak trees, I imagine, but yeah.
Yep.
JeanLuc is going to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Seeing if this is potentially an illusion.
Not an illusion.
Alright.
Is there any obvious pathways made by anything?
Make a survival check.
Remember that you also have
Finally,
bardic
something-
inspiration if you need it.
That would be a 25.
A
Ooh.
25. Jesus.
Kind of low.
I know, I'm so sorry.
There are not. It seems like there are no animals here.
Mm.
There's no clear path like anyone has been walking through here, and there's no indication of tracks of any kind of creature.
Is
There is
there any
also-
indication?
There's no bird song.
Is there any indication that there is ever something here, like any kind of building or like any place that was just long abandoned, like a camping spot or something?
Nope.
A ritual?
Nope.
Just virgin forest?
Yep.
That is.
There was another pledge, by the way, so I'm going to just roll. That was from Chrissy,
Yay.
as in Mara. Oh, it's for Shadow.
Oh,
I'm not biased.
thank
Shadow has resistance to thunder damage for this game.
Woo!
Ooh.
That's great because I didn't already have that one.
Hela would like to try something a little bit weird.
I love that.
Being that her source of wild magic came from the Feywilds,
Mhm.
and she's very much aware of that and in tune with it, she's going to try and kind of feel out for any weird winds of magic coming from the area.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Here we go. Re-rolling that. That's better. That is a 28.
This whole area feels rich with magic, specifically wild magic, but it's in a sense of like how you would expect the water in a stream to be really clear at its source. That's the vibe, but it's like a magical clarity, if that makes sense. It's rich in a way that is kind of natural, if that
Right.
kind of makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Which ties into the oldness of the place, like
And there's no like kind of any
currents.
direction or currents or anything. Yeah.
Not really. The whole place is just kind of infused with it.
She goes, this is going to be fun if I have to cast anything large.
Artor is going to go and stand under a tree that's not an oak tree, preferably a birch tree if he can find any birch
Sure.
trees.
It can be birch trees. Why not?
Just because. And he's just gonna kind of talk quietly in Sylvan again. If I were a field of flowers in the Feywild, where would I be? Just talking, listening.
Make a persuasion roll just for fun.
Sure. Artor's good at those. 21.
The tree kind of rustles slightly, and a couple of the branches sort of generally point in the direction that northeast direction, kind of where there's like a path on the map. It's not a path in the thing, but
Yeah.
it's
Anybody
subtle,
have any ideas of what directions to go?
I say follow the path, but
Follow what the tree just said.
That's definitely the plan, but I want to make sure everyone has a say.
Everything in this area is just soaked with magic. I don't think any one place is going to be better than the other.
The magic is ancient. It is almost calming in a sense of how pure and old it is here. Be reverent with every step you take. Be very respectful of this area. It could turn on. It is calm and beautiful now, but it could turn on you in a moment's notice.
As they step away, Artor would, we appreciate your directions. Again in Sylvan. Until otherwise.
That was my
Artor speaks
rustle
in
of
Sylvan.
leaves. Did you like my sound effect?
Right.
Githrezai, this he'll
Gallant.
kind of bow too, like it's very respectful. Not doesn't say anything, just kind of very nod.
Okay. So you're following the same.
Shadows an ass and does a big bow to the tree.
The tree does not speak sarcasm, so it's okay.
Let's go.
All right. You walk for the trees. You walk through the trees for some time, and eventually they clear, and you come to like an open glade, and there's a river that runs through this glade. It looks like this. Quite clearly, on the other side of the river. On this side, everything's normal, and it's
The barrier.
it's Green grass, nice
Ah.
air, everything's lovely. The other side of the river, on the other side of the bridge, is covered in fallen oak leaves.
I love these
Covered.
maps.
There's also
Yeah.
no oaks, just the leaves
Just leaves.
covering the ground.
Well, that's certainly untrustworthy.
Well,
Are
that's
they
progress.
oak leaves by chance?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're all oak leaves.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's on the other
Shadow
side.
is going to pull out a thing she has that I read earlier. She has like a seeing device, a monocle
Seeing?
of sorts.
Monocle of sorts. I don't remember what I gave her.
Eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
she has an eye thing. She's just gonna have it out, just ready.
Okay. Cool.
But there's no trees or bushes or
No.
anything, just oak leaves.
Correct. Field of
JeanLuc
oak
has
leaves.
a terrible idea. JeanLuc is going to DQ the pack, and they're going to put out a fan.
Yep.
I could possibly take care of these leaves if we think it is a good idea. Or at least part of them.
It'll either reveal what they're hiding or trigger whatever's going to happen over there while we're here. So
Well,
win either way.
I'm not well versed in this Feywild rules, but should we perhaps ask permission before we continue?
There's no tree to
Exactly,
ask.
good idea.
It'd be the polite thing before disturbing it.
What would we ask?
I don't.
Asking the wrong thing could be offensive.
Well, we're wanting to move the leaves. Why don't we ask
Right.
the leaves?
I am. JeanLuc is moving to the bridge. Kyle's brain is screaming to do something so different, but he's not Kyle right now. JeanLuc will.
I'm watching the indigo happen on Shawnali's face. It's really funny.
I'm resisting.
Artor is
JeanLuc
trying
is-
very hard to follow the rules.
JeanLuc is going to step onto the bridge. Are there any indications or markings or signs on this bridge?
Make a perception check or investigation. I will take either.
Cleric's gonna cleric. We go in perception. For a 29.
Nope. These are very simple stones. It's a simple stone bridge. There's nothing. It looks like it's been here forever.
Yeah. No.
There are no markings, no symbols. It's just a way of crossing the river.
JeanLuc is going to carefully cross the bridge. He's just kind of paying attention with each step.
Hela's going to prepare a firebolt just in case.
Artor is going to stay right behind Coronet.
Okay.
Right here. On the map.
Is that a tree?
Oh, that's like a big
Yeah.
bush thing.
Yeah, I thought that was a bush.
Yeah. So the leaves are like on the ground, but not obviously covering the bush.
JeanLuc makes it across.
Yep. Nothing happens.
Okay. I like how we're all like eggshell.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was like you're waiting for me to be like, and you get attacked by it. Nope. Nothing happens.
Do we feel anything arcane like when we cross over the water? Like we're walking through a ward of some sort?
I mean, you're not really a magic person.
No,
so
not really.
you wouldn't really know. I would allow Shadow to make that check. Shadow can make an Arcana check, and Hela, when you go over, you can make an Arcana check.
Oh, I am rolling garbage. I will be using my Twitch inspiration to reroll that 1.
Oh, that's all right. I rolled a nat 20 for 30.
Have you gone across though? You're still on the other side of the bridge,
Yeah.
so you're not going to know anything
Yeah,
until you
I
go
got
across.
I got a 22.
Okay. Yes, as you get to the other side, you definitely feel something has taken effect.
Taken effect?
Well, yeah, like you've moved through a space that has changed something that is a
okay.
magical barrier of some kind.
Anybody who has owned a cat in the past will know the face that cats make when they've smelled something they don't like, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Shadow does one of those, just like a,
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And she looks back and she says, "There's something."
Yeah, not to be.
Knowing what you know about the seals, it's probably the barrier between where you can do things like escape and where you can't.
Yes, this is
This is the edge of something.
where this
Yeah.
is where we have to get to in order to go back.
Considering
I'm
I got
gonna,
a
I'm
nat
gonna
20,
try something.
can I
Okay.
get anything else from my reading of that?
I would say also, considering you spent a pretty significant amount of time in Merith's tower, this is some kind of forbiddance. It's very similar to the thing she had up.
Right.
Which prevents any kind of teleportation magic from happening.
As I walk through, I go, yes, that's definitely familiar.
Yeah.
We're being limited in our abilities now.
Right. JeanLuc will pull out the fan in the lines that I've indicated, and will say, "This is supposedly neutral territory. These are not natural and do not belong here." And of course, they're JeanLuc. So they give a good clack of the fan and begin to cast Gust of Wind with it.
Okay. What is the line? I don't see a line.
Oh, I stopped.
Ah.
It is 60 feet.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the leaves blow away like you would expect leaves to behave. They don't. They blow away in the wind in the exact
Cool.
way that ordinary leaves would blow away in the wind.
Cool.
Greth is going to cross, but he's not going to cross on the bridge. He's going to see what happens when he walks across the water's surface to the other side. Just to see if
you're a
anything occurs. Yeah. I don't disturb the surface of the water. I just walk across it.
It's much the same. Like it's fine. Nothing happens.
Right.
Nothing jumps
Just
out of
wanted
the
to
water and
make-
tries to eat you.
I was more worried that I wouldn't be allowed to enter unless I crossed on the bridge.
Yeah,
So
no.
Want to make sure we can go some other way if we can't get this
Yep.
way.
No.
Are there flowers under the leaves?
There are not, just grass under the leaves.
Okay.
That's where I was going. Cool. JeanLuc will, with the fan, do a little toss, catch it and close it, and put it back in their bag. All right, let us proceed.
Gold
So-
leans over to Moon and just whispers, I swear they literally put this here just to mess with us.
Probably. That's it.
Probably did. Yes.
All right. So you proceed across the field. Yes.
Yep.
Make a perception check, please.
Perception.
Ooh. 16.
Oh,
27.
26.
19.
Yeah, not great in 11.
All right. Shadow and Eerden, you can see in the distance across the field something that looks like standing stones.
Can we tell? We just can tell that they're stones, not make out a shape.
There's some kind of stone circle going on.
In what direction?
North.
All right.
We tell the team that.
Well, I suppose
let's
that's...
go.
Yeah, that's the only direction we have.
But don't go into it. Like,
I was
don't
about
walk,
to say,
don't walk into the center of it.
The last time we were in the Feywild,
No.
don't just jump into
No.
the middle of this.
No, but there may be notes or words or some kind of information that might help us if we get close to it.
Yeah, we'll
Close,
look at
not
it.
in.
I'm just
We'll look at
warning
the
you,
outside.
like, don't walk into
Yeah,
it
we're not
because
walking into it.
if I know anything about the shape of a circle, I do. It's, hey, magic users love circles. Don't walk into them.
This
You
is
know?
true. This is
I would-
literally one of the first lessons we are taught.
I wouldn't walk
Okay.
into any constructed thing here without
No
consulting anyone.
geographic shape.
No inn, no room, no tower, no circle.
All right. So what are we doing?
Heading
We're
to
walking.
Yeah, it's receding.
The
the standing stones.
but not going
Okay.
into them.
But not going into them. All right. Very good. Cool. Oh, hang on.
That's a large circle.
Yep. So it is a very large circle. When you get close to it, you can see that it is. Oh, have I left someone behind? Oh, Greth
Yep,
was
you
like
left.
off the map. All right.
Yep.
It is a large circle of stones. There are no gaps between the stones. They're like 20 feet high. And you cannot see inside.
Hmm.
Do you think if we got Kizip to look up, she looks at gold, do you think we might be able to get the view?
That would probably be our best first step. And summons Kizip again, sends him up into the air to try and have a look inside without flying above it, just at an angle looking down.
Make
How tall
a
is this?
perception check. Just for fun.
Perception.
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, cool.
That is a solid 10.
The circle is full of flowers.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that circle is full of flowers. That looks like perhaps what we're here for.
But there's nobody there. You didn't see anybody
You
standing
did not
around
see
there.
anyone there. Not with the 10.
He was not able to perceive any moving creatures in there.
Doesn't mean they're not
Is
there.
there-
I imagine this
anything
would be
along
entirely. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm done. I'm done. Go.
Okay. Is there anything along this entranceway that looks like it may have been or may be a door? You know, whether it's natural carvings of the rock or, frankly, a
Make
door.
a perception check. Investigation.
Investigation. Oh,
Sorry, but you're looking
that's
for
okay.
like, yeah.
19.
There are like these stones are very large, obviously, but there are not gaps between them. But if they were a door, it would probably be one of these stones that can move.
Well, the polite thing to do would be to knock.
You have to find the door first.
Well,
Uh,
do
We
we
can knock
want
on them all.
We can either split into a 3 and 3, go around the circle and meet on the opposite side, see if any of us find anything that's different. Or we can all go together in the same walk. Don't walk in the garden. We can walk on the the border that is grass.
I like the
Um,
second
Can you
plan.
not, like...
uh,
So we see these, like, areas between the stones. How big are they?
Not big enough. Like they're not gaps that you can look through. But
Just
they're-
seams.
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like seams. It's like the gaps between bricks, you know,
Gotcha.
but not
Unmortared
like
bricks. Yeah.
conceivably. If one of them moved, it would leave the other one behind, but you can't see through the hole.
I would suggest the first one as
Mm-hmm.
in case they start attempting some sort of illusion magic to try and trick us into walking and back on ourselves.
I agree. I think it should be two parties.
All right.
I
Well, I'm headed this way, so
Why
Two of you with me.
don't we ask Quizip to fly around and just report back?
I'll have him in the air, but we should also look ourselves just in case any targeted magic is affecting his vision.
like because if he's up here and if there's somebody in the circle and they're looking and they're like, oh hey, a flying thing, you can't see shit, But they don't see us because we're outside the circle, right?
Yes, illusion magic is one of their great strengths here in the Feywild. I wouldn't trust anything until we've either hit it or, well, figured it out.
I just worry about splitting the group.
That'd be a great time for an ambush. This is a big circle.
It is a big circle.
It is a big circle, but
I mean, how many of us like the idea of waiting 3 rounds before the other half shows up?
I'm confident in our strengths.
JeanLuc will go up to this first rock and knock 3 times.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
3
guess we're
times,
doing
very
that.
specifically.
Very specifically 3 times.
It kind of makes a rumble, like it's thinking about moving, if a rock could think. And then some writing appears on it. It is written in Sylvan, and it says, "Who knocks?"
Does JeanLuc share that information?
They do.
Artor will respond in Sylvan. A group who wishes entrance.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I think you have to be on the list to get this one open.
I
Don't
couldn't
give,
drop a name.
don't
I couldn't
give
drop a name.
your name.
I
Stoic.
did not say my name.
Heard the accent change.
Oh.
I would not give my name, but I could drop a name. I mean, technically part of my name, but not my entire name.
I'm just thinking if, like, not Zook, I wouldn't say that. I would say, you know, like the guy that I work for, if he had a place that was asking who knocked, he would probably have a list. But also, like, he would make sure that he knew when someone was knocking.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yes, but he thinks, admittedly different than most. He thinks things through probably a little more than most.
This is true, but we're also dealing
Literally
with
heard
a...
Adam laugh from the other room.
But we're also dealing with an immortal being here. He has plenty of time to think.
Right. JeanLuc straightens their back and they say, "We are Fey. We do not lie, but we may deceive." I will face the stone wall and I'll say, "A representative of Chateau du Toussaint."
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck
Because
me!
You're not lying.
Chat, yeah,
I know my face shit!
you've got inspiration.
Pretty good, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
That's a 20!
Yes! Whoa!
The rock shakes slightly, and then it lowers to the ground. And the two beside it lower to like halfway. And inside this circle of stones, you see
Oh, God.
a gigantic field of flowers.
Jesus Christ.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Hundreds.
All right.
Images of butterflies come flashing back.
I was about to say.
Right, we going in?
Do we have another choice?
I
don't
put my
think so.
crystal thing over my eyes.
I've forgotten what it does. Remind me.
Eyes of minute seeing. So it's crystal lenses that go over my eyes. While wearing them, I can see much better than normal, like 1 foot around me.
Mhm.
I have advantage on intelligence investigation
Yep.
checks that rely on sight while searching an area. So basically,
Yep.
I'm putting it on so that I can look at
Yep.
stuff.
Cool.
Be close.
Perfect.
All right. Oh, well, we found it.
Yay!
I don't see a seal. I see flowers.
Yep.
Oh,
Hundreds and hundreds of flowers.
Eerden?
Does it... Oh, sorry, continue.
Aaron's gonna walk up and cast Speak with Plants.
Yes, she will.
I was holding it for this time. And she's gonna ask them, because she's hoping, like, root network. They're all connected. So
They all
she's
live in
gonna
the same
ask.
place.
Yeah, they're all neighbors.
They're all related, probably by now.
Yeah, they're family.
Cousins.
She will speak to them in Silva and ask if there's a void. Like, is there an area where there's, like, someone's trying to be you, trying to be a beautiful flower like you, but they're not? Because I love flowers. Flowers are so beautiful.
You hear what sounds like that's a fake flower.
that's what we're looking for.
I know, I'm looking for a fake flower.
You sound like what you hear what sounds like a choir of voices inside your head, all speaking in unison. And they say, "Oh, hello, pretty elf. We were put here to guard something. It's here, but we can't tell you where it is. It's a secret." Do you like my I'm a swaying flower hands? I just realized I was doing that.
Yes,
Swaying with the breeze.
So, can you give me a hint? That's not telling me exactly where it is.
One of us. I can't tell you which one. You can come look. Bring your friends.
Is there anyone else here besides all you beautiful flowers?
Like who?
I don't know. A different flower? A butterfly?
I
Another
haven't
elf?
seen any butterflies in a long time.
That's very sad.
You, all of you, you're new. I haven't seen anyone in a long time.
Guys, I've watched Wizard of Oz. I know how this is going for us if we walk through these flowers.
Does anyone want me to get out the pyro converter?
Yeah, Hela is just so happy to burn this entire place.
No, we can't
No.
do
I'm
that.
joking. That was Greth being humorous.
Yeah. Correction is, we can do
Sorry,
that, but
that's
we
you, man.
shouldn't.
You do not want
We
to know.
need to make sure
what-
we play the Fey game
Yeah.
to the T.
She's trying to go through
I-
those rules in her head real quick.
I
She
agree,
passes
Jack. I
on
was
what she knows.
trying to break the 10.
Right. That information that was passed to us by Eerden, can I secondhand insight that? considering they said, bring your friends. Because I hate everything about that. What
There's
is my
a-
insight? My insight
Someone's
is
seen some
+1.
horror movies.
26.
Like, this is a bunch of flowers planted in the middle of a gigantic stone circle in a place surrounded by what amounts to a forbidden spell. And you know it's guarding a pretty intense magical thing. So, obviously it's dangerous as fuck. But they don't seem to be lying or have any particular malice. They just haven't seen anyone for a long time.
Okay, cool. That is more or less the answer I was hoping for.
Does anybody know what kind of flowers these are? Can they identify them? Anyone here? This is Greth
Eerden.
talking.
You can make an Eerden probably
Yeah.
can make an nature.
Eerden probably knows. Cheryl doesn't know.
Greth doesn't, so I'm just like, he's just asking aloud.
You want me to roll what?
Nature.
Nature. That would be a 17.
They're like yellow daisies.
My concern with that statement comes back to a portion of the information. A vibrant field with no impasse.
I would imagine that's the forbidden spell.
And the stones around this
Possibly.
are designed to stop people from coming here.
Possibly. Or
Correction, the stones are there to basically filter and perhaps be a alert mechanism. I don't think that they were ever intended to properly stop anyone who was meaning to come in.
Can any of you
No.
like summon an animal and send it through the field of flowers and see what happens to it?
How many do you want?
Ooh.
You can
goes back
you,
into the
hell,
back.
I could,
if you have a few, we can send them in different directions at different times to see
Yeah.
if there's different effects.
I could
my
summon a
friend-
demon if we want to watch it suffer.
I've got a better idea.
Oh,
JeanLuc will pull out from their bag a little bowl, and they will pull out their water skin and put some water in the bowl. Like, now, I know you may not love creatures, flower friends, but this one is made entirely of water. It will be very nice, and it will give you a nice little bath, a nice little shower.
You don't have speak with plants up, so they did not understand any of that. But
That's okay.
I-
I am speaking with good intention.
Eerden will relay it just in case.
okay. Oh, water
Um,
friend, yay!
And I will use the bowl of commanding water elementals
Hmm.
to summon a
Nice.
water elemental.
Let me get you one of those, because I have some. Please hold while I search. It helps if you spell elemental right.
It does.
Pro tip: elemental doesn't start with a W.
what's the?
Mm. Like Wellemental?
Yeah,
Wumble?
Yes, if you're typing water elemental, it
No.
totally does.
Yeah, but not the elemental part. Why is it not letting me do the thing?
It's a elemental.
Yeah,
I left out the
Ulu.
E was the problem. Okay, so we will let you control this. Kyle, there you go. There's your water elemental. Friend.
Awesome. So what I am going to do, I'm going to instruct my friend. This is what did I name them? I think it's Frederick. Frederick, if you can just very carefully give these lovely flower friends a little bit of a treat as you walk amongst them, and see if you come upon anything unusual in your travels, and I will send him around. I'm actually just going to send him towards the center.
Make
gently.
a investigation check on behalf of your water elemental.
Ooh, natural 19. I don't know what their stats are. Water elemental.
It'll be plus
Oh.
intelligence.
Intelligence, which is
A
probably...
modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. -3, so 16.
it goes for a walk through the flowers. Nothing happens to it. The flowers don't really respond apart from moving out of its way like you would expect them to do. It does not find any flowers that don't look like flowers. Nothing jumps out at it. Nothing tries to eat it.
Cool. Then it's just giving them a nice little bath.
Yep.
Just giving them a nice little shower. Little drinky drink. And I just have Wizard of Oz stuck in my head now.
Sleepy water elementals.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not noticing anything, he's just going to make his way all the way around. And give everyone a nice little bath.
So this is how Fey gardening works? That's
Eerden, you hear some happy giggles.
Oh, they're enjoying this. It's
Yep.
quite entertaining for them.
Excellent. All right, thank you, Frederick. You may stay here for now. All right, so that didn't work. Who's up next?
Well, I only particularly have one trick in my book, and it's not a recommended one.
Who
So
else besides Gold has an idea?
I think Statue there had some animals that we could possibly still try that with.
Ooh.
Do you guys really want to see what happens to giant weasels when they cross the field? I also don't think I can direct them as easily as Coronet can. Catches himself.
worth
But I
a
can
try.
do it.
That might be
As
maybe
long
the
as
next step.
Uh,
Can you ask them
Eerden, you want to
permission?
tell them that we're like sending them friends?
Sure. I will pass on that information to our plant friends.
Friends, yay! How long does your speak
Yeah.
with plants last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Again, yeah, I got badgers, warthogs, giant weasels, elks. Anyone care?
Something
preferably
that won't disrupt as much.
yeah, something
So probably
small.
the smallest thing, which in this case might be the badgers.
I mean, I could do swarms of insects, but
Mm,
Is
I would
it
do
not just anything below a certain level of CR?
it's just from a prepared list.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Like owls, baboons, spiders.
I would do the badgers, but specify European badgers.
Not the African badgers, then. Oh, okay. I could do ravens. If you think that would be easier to explore, they're a little bit better at checking things out. Curious creatures.
And they might find something shiny too.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Ravens
would
it
be a
is.
good
Yeah.
All right, let me
ravens?
just. Yes. I'm going to use my boon of Phygin.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Here's a raven for you. How many ravens do you get?
8.
So many.
Cool.
They obey verbal commands.
We're gonna summon all the things today.
Woo!
Sorry.
I mean, at least these won't be
5,
engaging
6,
in combat.
7, 8.
We hope.
There you go. 8 ravens.
All right, and I just command them to bring me back anything shiny in here.
Make, I guess, 8 investigation checks with the raven
Yeah.
All right, let me check. 'Cause I just gotta look up.
Ravens.
Yeah, 'Cause I think they're in the compendium. I just didn't have it queued up, so just pardon me a moment.
Raven.
Oh man. Oh, the perception's good at least. Just
You need
percep-
investigation, though.
Negation.
Because
All
they're
right.
specifically looking for something shiny.
Oh, that's not great.
It is not. All right, give me a moment while I make those rolls.
If this doesn't work, I have an idea.
Frederick, the flowers over there look a little wilted. Could you go make sure they are watered? Stand over here.
Eerden will sit down and
Got a 0
That's
for one of
what
them.
ask the flowers if they mind being picked. Like if she could pick one.
You're gonna kill us?
No,
That's-
I don't want to. I won't. That's why I asked.
Please don't.
Okay.
Ow, that would be painful. We wouldn't
You
like
ready? Should I
Yes.
just give you the highest, or do you want
Yes,
them all?
sure. Give me the highest.
All right. So the highest, as I rolled an 18, but they have a -4 to their intelligence, so that's 14.
All right.
Do they not
Your
have
ravens?
a skill?
Your ravens?
Not for
fly around,
investigation. They have good perception, but no investigation.
looking for something shiny. They mostly get distracted by Frederick because drops of water are shiny, and they spend a lot of time trying to catch the drops of water, and then they snap them and they disappear. They do not find what you are looking for, but nothing happens to them either as they fly through the flowers.
Alright.
I
Oh, go ahead.
I have a thought. I have something I'd like to try if y'all don't mind. I am going to vanish, but I will still be able to see you. And I won't be invisible. I'll be on a different plane.
Just
I
And
just
ethereal-
need to say one thing.
Yep.
Wasitum, I see you. Carry on.
I don't know
Lionel, I swear to
if it'll
God.
work. I don't know if it'll work, but it's worth a try.
So you're going to the ethereal plane, is that what you're doing?
He's gonna cast etherealness, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Does
You're
it
on
work?
the ethereal plane. Yep.
Cool. Is there anything?
Oh, actually, hang on.
Yeah, that's
hang
my-
on.
Because
Yeah.
etherealness falls under
That's
teleportation.
technically it is. So in that case, it wouldn't,
Okay.
because it's technically a planar shift.
Yep.
So I would say no, it doesn't work.
Yep. That was what I was thinking.
Sorry.
That's fine. One other thing. You can locate object. See if it's something that simple. See if we're just overthinking it.
What are you trying to locate?
Yeah, we
Um,
don't know what it looks like exactly.
We are familiar with the idea of a seal, of the seal. Looking for. Well, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Spell can locate the nearest object of particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. No, that might not work because it might pick up
I have
zooks.
so many gems on me.
What about just detect magic? Have we tried that?
I
We're
unfortunately
on a
don't have that.
magic place.
We're in a realm that has magic. It's not a magically constructed place specifically.
You don't think this place was magically constructed? The
I
flower
think
field and the.
I think it has
What's that?
magic, but detect magic still lets you separate different types of magic from each other.
It's true, it does. I just don't have
It's-
detect magic, unfortunately.
Assuming it's not warded against that kind of thing, but yeah.
Worth a try. I mean, detect magic's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting here. I guess we're not in a hurry.
I mean, if I can start doing a ritual for detect magic. So
Go for it. I'm
Cool.
right now just watching birds fly through a field of flowers.
Hella's gonna
Watching-
sit
Oh,
down
being
and
watered by a water elemental. Yep.
Hella's just gonna sit down
Um,
and start drawing out her runes.
Okay.
Yeah, Artor's just gonna cast detect magic or locate object, with the idea of a fake flower.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was just measuring the detect magic spell from the edge. How far does locate object go?
1,000.
1,000 feet.
Oh yeah. Okay. Artor, there is a fake flower in the very center of the circle.
There's a fake flower in the center of the circle.
Probably a trap. Still
Well,
writing my
Most
runes.
likely. Eerden. Not Eerden, because Artor knows better than that. Moon. Can you ask the flowers if we have permission to walk amongst their flower bed?
JeanLuc already is.
I have to say that things are already going through it, but yes, I will double check and ask my flower friends if we're allowed to walk around in the flowers.
Lee,
See,
just gently,
Jean-
please.
JeanLuc is probably quite a bit more gentle and easy to move along the flower beds as opposed to Mr. 8-foot boats for shoes, you know. So yeah, Artor will try to move slowly, and like he won't lift his feet up to avoid stepping, but he's gonna like kind of push him along to move the flowers along so he's not breaking stems and whatnot.
Cool. It's difficult because they are very closely planted together, but
Yep.
Your attempt is appreciated. Where are you going?
He's just gonna kind of slowly move a little ways in. I think that's about as far as he's gonna go for now. No, he's gonna go he's gonna go 30 feet total.
All right. Nothing happens.
He's gonna stay at that 30
Greth will
foot.
follow him.
Greth will follow
Greth
him.
will follow.
Shadow too. It's
was
worth
thinking this-
noting she has boots of elven kind, so her steps are real gentle.
And she's already pretty dexy.
Yeah.
Eerden, you're inside the circle, right?
Just
You're
inside,
like-
yeah, yeah, I'm just inside because I'm sitting down with the flowers.
Hela, what are you doing?
I would have been sitting next to Moon, writing out my.
So you're in
right.
amongst the flowers. Where are you writing?
I wouldn't have stepped into the flowers until everyone was prepared. But yeah, if everyone stepped in, then I kind of would have been like, I guess, all right.
Maybe don't do
but-
that.
My question remains: where are you writing?
Yeah,
Uh,
I would just stay right where you're at. They're writing your runes to do your detect magic. I think that's a great idea.
Right now, I would have been writing in the tunnel that was created when the stone moved.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I was just like, I don't understand where you're writing if you're in the middle of it. Okay. Cool. So you're actually still on the stone, writing on top of the stone.
Yes.
That's what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe having a couple people near the way out is a good idea in case it decides to raise and keep us here somehow, or do something else.
That is a concerning thought.
I think that the stone's probably strong enough to just lift someone's body if it wanted to go up.
If it wanted to, but I don't know
It may
if
be part of the magic to wait for everyone to be inside. I don't
Sure,
know.
I-
I don't know magic.
I've set off a few traps accidentally in my time. A lot of them, actually, so I know a little bit about magical traps, at least.
Should we
Wish I'd
check
stopped
for
doing
any?
that. We can. We're here.
Yeah, I'm just trying
in
to
it
see
for-
the distance.
Yeah, it's long.
120 feet from where Eerden's. She can stand up but not move. She's gonna cast Find Traps, 120 feet, towards the center, all the way across.
Make an Arcana check for me. Oh, did we lose your sound? Or were you just
No,
muttering?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just muttering. I'm like, that's not her strong suit.
No, I know, but
I'm using my Twitch
sure,
inspiration.
sure.
Did you get advantage from the storm rune there?
I didn't look at that.
Don't
hold on.
forget you have advantage on Arcana checks.
Oh, well then I will use that instead of my Twitch inspiration.
Good call.
And
That
also
was
you
worth-
can't be surprised.
Yay. That was a whopping 5.
With advantage.
Yeah, I rolled low, and I don't really have a plus.
Do you want to use that inspiration now?
You can if you want.
Okay, I will do that. Oh, much better. That's a 15.
Okay. There is a sense of something waiting.
Yeah.
It's not a trap in the way you usually think of traps, but there is a sense that there is some kind of waiting force in this circle.
And do I get a sense of where in the circle that is?
It's right in the center.
Okay. I tell that to the team.
Sense. When we
Yeah.
seal, that would summon the Guardian, whatever have in place.
Sounds about right.
Well,
That
seems we aren't disturbed by moving around. Perhaps we should get that door set up.
I've got to be like right beside it.
Let's find the exact location without messing with it, if possible. Or at least get closer to the center.
Frederick, can you assist us, please? No comment. Perhaps the three of you should go for it, and I will hold the halfway point.
Yeah, so I'm like within 20 or 25 feet of the center of the circle by this point.
Mhm.
I'm going to take my invisible little cat paw that is Mage Hand and kind of do the thing that cats do where they're like, they touch things. So I'm gonna be using my Mage Hand to kind of do that, just kind of like tapping to see if there's any reaction.
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right, are we just gonna like go for it?
Are we ready to go for it?
Has my ritual finished?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Which probably means that your speak with plants is ended as well. So, yep.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
detect magic.
Yeah.
So, the stones clearly have moving things magic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's enchantment, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, enchantment will do.
I have a cheat sheet. Make things do stuff. Enchantment.
Hmm.
And there is a very, very strong abjuration magic coming from the center of the circle.
What's adjuration, just for the viewer?
Defense.
Abjuration is defense.
Defensive.
Yeah.
Defense and
spells.
protection.
Yeah.
So a
From what I know.
banishment, for example, would be abjuration.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It
Hela
is what
points
you
this
would
out.
expect. Yeah, from a
Going-
seal would be abjuration.
Yeah, the magic readings I'm getting from that definitely seems like a seal.
Which is what to be expected, though.
That's
All
what we're
right.
here for.
She's also Hela's going to cast Fly on herself and on Eerden.
Okay.
Center. Let me see. I think that's right.
Right.
Guys ready for me to
Oh.
try this?
Well,
you look so
We did-
scared.
let's. Everybody should probably say what they're gonna do.
We need
I
to-
have the
Right.
door, so obviously I need to open it before you remove the cork,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I will
But it-
be standing guard, ready for reaction.
Now
Okay.
it's actually a good thing that Knight said this, because I'm gonna feel around with Mage Hand as well as my own. But when I find it, I'm gonna go, and the signal to go will be me turning. Well, you guys won't be. I won't be. Oh, you won't be able to see me. But I'm going to do something that will make it very hard for things to hurt me, and
Yeah,
to hurt me. But it
I'm
requires.
planning. You finish.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you finish. You were in the middle of a sentence. It was rude of me to stop you.
I'm just saying, the side effect is that I can't easily be seen without arcane means, but they should protect me somewhat from anything. So,
Good.
when
Can
you
you-
can't... Go ahead.
Can you promise to stay about 10 feet within where I am?
Like I said, as soon as I find out where this is, I'm going to say something, but then I'm going to look to you to see if you're ready. everyone else, I'm going to assume, is going to be ready when I call out.
We.
Hela,
Then
here's
I'm-
a firebolt.
All right.
Yeah.
You're still standing
So-
on the rock.
Yeah. Don't matter. Everyone has a job to do once this goes. So I'll look.
I need you all
you-
to be very specific about where you are right now.
Right.
Um,
I'm
So
dead
if
center.
you have not moved your token to exactly where you are, I need you to do that. Please.
Hela's now floating above the flowers next
Can-
to Eerden.
Can I see where this thing is at this point?
Okay, before we get to that, Hela,
Yeah.
Mm.
the moment you leave the stone
Yeah.
to float above the flowers, the
Yep.
stone rises up again. So they're
Awesome.
all back in the circle.
Righto.
Okay. Shadow, if you are looking for the specific flower you need, I need you to make an investigation check, please.
Yes.
Same for Greth, if you are also doing that.
I am, but I just need to find my stuff here real quick. I have a few things for that. Oh, I don't. All right.
It's a 19.
It's only a 15 for me.
You can't find a flower that doesn't look like the other flowers.
Locate
they feel
object's
like-
still up? Am I able to?
Oh, with locate object, yes, you absolutely can. You can find a flower that is an incredibly good likeness of a real flower, but it is made of silk, and it is closed.
Artor would
Right.
point it out.
Can you
Thank-
just draw that on the map where that is for us?
Like a little dot.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's literally in the center of the circle.
I was waiting to see if you're going to use a yellow color.
I used whatever it gave me, so luckily it wasn't yellow. That would have been funny.
All right. So once Artor points out the location that feels different, I'll look up to Knight to make eye contact and just nod.
But I want to be very careful to tell you the process in which I am taking so that we're doing everything at the right time. I am going to
Understood.
need I need to do 3 things. I need to put the door down. I need to open the door. And then what I'm going to do is if Jack there wants to get in close too, I'm going to be casting the globe of invulnerability around us, just in case something comes up out there that wants to attack us. So I need those 3 things to happen before you pop it. Okay?
How big is the globe of invulnerability?
10 feet around me.
Okay.
So we have to
Jack
be-
will stay outside of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to just give you. Oh, I gave you a dot. That's not what I was trying to do.
I got an O.
Just going
Cute.
to move you so I can get rid of the dot. Please hold.
Yeah.
Then you can come back. I'm going to give you an aura, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't move though, right? Or it
No.
stays. No. Okay. So I'll make it not yellow.
Thank
Okay.
you.
There we go.
I'm very blind.
Oh, that's still not very good. Hang on.
I can
It's a
see it.
terrible color. Yeah, but it's not obvious.
Kind of white looking. I think I would flash it.
Maybe Jack, if you want to
There we
just
go.
like stand behind me so I can't like be pushed away magically, that would be cool.
That's the best I can do. It's like the darkest blue they have.
All right.
Look at this. I'm shaking, you guys.
The
That's
door
All right.
It's fine.
goes
Fine,
down.
fine.
The door opens.
So,
Wait,
can you
wait.
tell me where the door is?
Yes, I am go. I'll draw my door.
It's
I'll-
like a 5-foot block, I guess, because it's just a little.
Hmm. All right. When
So I'll
when they Knight okay. When Knight puts down the door, I will also summon my astral form real quick, and then say loud enough for everyone to hear. When the globe goes up, we'll be safe. Worry about whatever comes. We'll do
Understood.
the-
Okay, So Shadow and Greth are inside the globe.
Again, as soon as the globe triggers, he'll also then do empty self and pluck the flower.
I think it's inside the flower because it's closed.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
pulling it up.
Yeah.
Just going
So-
just announcing everything, so when she says something changes, it does.
Doors open. Globe is cast.
Okay. So Greth, you pluck the flower.
Yes. And then I try to like open it slightly, like push the petals open.
You push the petals open, and there is, in fact, a small yellow gem inside the flower.
All right. I look at Knight one more time. I'm like, oh wait, I can't. She can't see me. I'm invisible.
But she's nodding for no reason.
You can still hear me talk. You can hear a whisper in your ear because I can just do that. I was just like, all right, I'm going to try and remove this and break it. If nothing happens once I remove it, I might need some help with the breaking part. So be prepared if something doesn't go right. I remove the gem.
Okay. You pull the gem out of the flower, and several things happen at once.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
The first is a pulse, a massive pulse that comes out of the gem. Now I've got to figure out if Invulnerable Sphere works in both directions. Please hang on.
Oh yeah.
What happens if the thing happens in the middle of it?
What do
It should contain it. I've seen people contain things.
Hang
like
on,
that.
I'm going to go and read it because I want to
Is
make... Is
that
that what it's
what
called? Invulnerable?
Sam used in that one battle royale?
I'm so stressed out. I'm like
so.
shaking.
They
Hang on.
only really
I'm going to go and look at it.
explain things going in, not out.
It's a spell, right?
Yeah,
this is
globe of
exciting.
invulnerability.
You know what? I'm actually going to say, because of the nature of what this is, it's not going to stop
Yeah,
the thing.
It's,
So there
it's
is a
things coming
massive
in. Yeah.
pulse of like energy. I need all 6 of you and anything you summoned to make a Constitution saving throw. You may add +10 to yourselves because of Zook's rings.
Yay! Oh no, my poor elemental.
I am going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
I am going to as well.
I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll as well.
Okay, that's better. So
Yeah, I'm gonna...
30 for me.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration to re-roll again.
So it's +10,
+10, yes, because Zook gave you protection.
39.
Good enough.
Oh, also Shadow and Hela,
Yes.
you can roll with advantage because of your experience with wild magic.
Oh, I
Ah.
kind of already did roll advantage, so
If you want to roll again, you can. That's your call.
Yeah, I rolled
I
again
should've-
just to see if it was a nat 20, but I got a 38.
Okay.
can I then take that advantage instead of using my Twitch advantage?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, that's fine.
Right.
All right. So
30
what have
for
we got?
Artor.
Artor, what have you got?
30.
Thank you, Mr. Adam.
30. JeanLuc, what have you got?
JeanLuc's a big old 24,
Okay.
and the
Hela.
elemental is a 9.
Okay. Hela, what have you got?
30.
Greth, what have you got?
39 for Greth.
Eerden,
but
what have you got?
Rolling a lot of ravens. Not
I
well.
use my Twitch inspiration. I have a 25.
Shadow.
38.
So, JeanLuc and Eerden, you fail this save.
Oh no.
I'm guessing the Ravens are going to fail too because I don't think they can pass it without.
The highest they
without
have
Zook
is
magic.
19.
Yeah, they have a
So-
-1 to con.
If you fail the save, you take 77 points of force damage. If you pass the save, you take half of that.
My elemental survived!
Sorry, how many did you say?
Boy.
I said 77. So half of that is 30.
38.5.
Thank
So
you. I can't math. I'm too stressed.
Yeah.
So what's half of that? Purity resistant and you pass your save. So half of is that
divided by 2,
19?
19.
There we go. 19.
Those of you who fail, I need you each to roll me a percentile, please. I'm shaking so much. So ridiculous.
38.
So, 38.
Yeah, my ravens are dead.
What is
Okay.
that? That is.
Eerden, I need you to roll me a d6.
What is that? Where's the dot? There's the dot. 86 for JeanLuc.
That's a 5.
Cool. Eerden, 5 flumps appear around you. They all appear to be terrified of you.
Uh-oh.
Please hold for flumps.
Plumps.
Yeah, none of my ravens could survive that, just in case, even if they did pass.
Hang on, I'm so far away from Eerden right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 flumps are like around Eerden, and they're like in flump squeeze, and they start running away from you. JeanLuc, what was your number?
86.
This is very familiar.
Yes, those of you who are wild magic sorcerers would definitely recognize what's happening here. JeanLuc, you now have mirror image cast on you.
That's one of my spells that I get anyway. Great.
Yep, so it's just
Yay.
happened. It'll last as long as mirror image usually lasts. That spell has happened.
So many JeanLucs, it's amazing. And the elemental got 42.
I thought the elemental died.
He still has 37 hit points.
Oh, okay, cool. What 42, you say?
42.
The elemental is now a potted plant.
Yes. Yes.
Your watch as it turns into a plant.
Appropriate here.
It is vulnerable to all damage and will stay that way until it drops to 0 hit points, and then it will become an elemental again.
It didn't turn into a daisy, did it?
It's sure. Let's go with that. It's little potted daisy.
It's just nestled in with the others, going.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
That's the first thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing that happens is you will watch as things start to appear on the rocks around you.
Yeah.
You see at the 4 cardinal things, elementals. Words. I'm so stressed, man.
No worries.
Appear, one of each element, and then also press the wrong thing.
Thought you were trying to scare us.
Eladrin on every other stone that is not.
Does JeanLuc recognize any of them?
Is this about to get awkward?
I mean, you can make a history check if you want, while I make my older elementals. Eladrin do their thing.
Can we see outside the globe of invulnerability, or are we blinded to all this?
That is a question for Shadow.
Does not say that we can't see through it.
I would assume you can see through it.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's more of a force wall than anything else, I would say. It's
sorry,
just-
I have so many additions of spells. Yeah.
I know. It's to protect, because Shadow's thinking was that something might try to aim at us. And so if we can just keep things from hitting us, that's the point.
Yeah. No, I agree. I thought for sure once that door closed, something was going to show up on top.
So this is the second thing that happens. These beings appear.
Mhm.
One of these autumn Eladrin, there are more, I'll get to them, but I'm going to tell the story first. One of them looks at you all and goes, "How interesting. I was wondering when you would all show up." Artor, you recognize the voice because you've heard it inside your head once before.
Oh hell!
I figured sooner or later someone would show up. How lovely to meet you all. You, he points at Artor, I have seen before. How interesting. And is that a little Toussaint I spot? Your mother will be so pleased to know you are not in fact dead as she believes. And then he turns and he looks straight at Eerden and he goes, "Oh, now you smell very interesting, dear."
I shoot my firebolt at him.
And then,
And-
before you can do that, the third thing happens. And the third thing is a gigantic wall of like shimmering light that comes out from the very edge, just in front of the stones. It is a violet light, and it creates a dome over this hole just inside the stone, so it doesn't hit any of them. And anyone inside the stone, so that would be Hela and Eerden, you are pushed into the center
Like all the way?
by about 10 feet at the moment. And then
Okay.
inside that one is a dome of indigo. And inside that one is a dome of blue. And inside that one is a dome of green. And inside that one is a dome of yellow, orange, red. Those of you
Prismatic.
who are proficient in Arcana, feel free to make an Arcana check.
I am gonna pee my pants.
I'm shaking so hard, you guys.
We could
Oh my
take a
God.
break if you need.
We're gonna shortly.
26
Hmm.
Arcana.
Yeah, I only got 14.
Shadow, you recognize this as some kind of variation on a prismatic wall. I'm gonna show you the whole thing so that you know where you're pushed to. Because as each wall goes up, you are pushed inwards by it. So Hela and Eerden, you're pushed all the way through. All the JeanLucs are pushed through. Any ravens, flumps, or whatever else is in there is also pushed through. And you are now stuck in the center of this field of flowers with the seal broken, the planar energies pulsing between where the gap in the veils between worlds are, and a series of prismatic wall domes surrounding you, and what is very clearly an archfey laughing as he watches. And on that note, we're going to take a
No.
break.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm glad Indigo's not here.
We gotta roll the shiny thing.
Oh right, there's things
Draw that.
happening.
Garen wants some actual
Garen
snake
the
oil.
Blessed.
I'm
Mike,
sorry, that's not how you spell Hayden.
do you want to talk about your giveaway? Mike's doing the giveaway today. We're going to do some marbles in the break.
Absolutely. So today's giveaway is it's a really special one. It's a Kickstarter exclusive from the Rook and the Raven. It is the Traveler's Edition bundle box. Comes with a couple of things. We got a lovely set of dice. We've
Oh,
got
Lord.
the Traveler's Collection Kickstarter information packet. And then, the best thing of all, we have the Gilded DM notebook, journal, what have you, complete with notes, character screens, character sheets, all with replaceable. Oh, goodness gracious. Quit fogging out.
All good.
With complete with replaceable pages and extra pages. So, good luck, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Again, it is a Kickstarter exclusive from the Rook and the Raven.
All right, folks, we're going to take a break. We're all going to go and, I don't know,
Be sick.
panic
Bye.
somewhere. And
Lovely.
Adam will run some marbles, and we will be back in 10-15 minutes to see how this plays out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. Hello, humans of the internet. I have some very stressed out players right now. It's great.
Hi.
Congrats to Megan for winning the awesome thing.
Congrats.
It is very awesome. Okay, so when we left off, we had just broken the first seal and triggered a bunch of things bamfing in from somewhere in a place where they're not supposed to be able to do that. And a gigantic rainbow dome of beautiful light popping up around these lovely beings who have been shoved into the center of the stone circle. And yeah, that's where we are. I feel like this is a good moment to mention that if you pledge on our 14 Stones Pledge Me, I will give a potion of resistance to one of these players.
Mm-hmm.
Because that might become very relevant all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, I'm going to ask you all please to roll initiative.
Du-du-du.
Oh, okay, cool. What's your initiative?
Over 20?
Hold on, mine's still rolling.
Y'all.
Waiting on the monk? No?
No.
No? Shit. Cool. Alright, how about over 15?
17. For JeanLuc.
The cleric is going first.
Son of a bitch.
That is concerning.
I mean, to be fair, the cleric does have spells that could help, but
Cool. No one else over 15? Wow, you guys. Over 10?
13
12.
for the water elemental.
Whoa. Okay, I heard a 13.
Water
Artor.
elemental.
Artor, you too. Also 13.
Yep.
I'll put you first because you're,
Not a potted plant.
not a potted plant.
Oh, that's right. It's a potted plant.
Oh yeah, so it has no dexterity as a potted plant.
Cool.
I'm gonna put it at the end. Actually, no. Can we just put it after Jean-Luc because that's
Sure.
easier for my brain. All right. So Artor 13.
14 for Eerden.
Okay, hang on. Eerden. I just gave you an extra E for reasons best known to my stressed out brain.
So many
Eerden is how I spelled it.
So no
1, 2, 3. Okay, so
I got 12.
okay, cool. Anyone else over 10?
I got 10.
I like how the monk has been real quiet. Who are you,
Oh,
Shadow?
no.
What have you
Six,
got,
I hate
Greth?
that.
I rolled a natural 1 for 6.
Wow.
That's the cleric's job.
You're
Score I
really
can get.
busy. You're really busy.
It was a shock
This
to the
is true.
system, that thing breaking right in your hand. Okay. So, at the top of the round, you all realize that this red wall that surrounds you is very, very hot. And the whole dome is heating up very rapidly. You are all going to take... Oh wait, you get to save. Make a Constitution save, please.
The glow protects.
I think it does. There's
Yes.
areas of effect. Yeah.
If you're in the globe, it's an area of effect, so you are protected.
I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration.
The last two in initiative are the safe ones. Yay. for this.
Yeah. For this one.
Yes.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
Dirty 20. Artor.
25.
25 saves. Hela
13.
does not save. Great. But you're invulnerable. Eerden
10.
does not save. So those of you who did not save, which is everyone except Artor, take 42 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Unless you're resistant to fire, which some of you are.
I am.
Artor, you take half. So that's
And half again
21.
because I'm resistant to fire.
The water elemental's back.
Oh. Cool. JeanLuc. The people on the stones who you can sort of see through the haze of color, just stand and watch. It is your turn. What are you doing?
All right, this is very hot. Choose one creature.
You did.
Surely you're muted.
Sorry, Burger. I had asked on the break, but then I forgot to re-ask when we rolled initiative if I would have had a free action to tell them to hold.
I would say you could yell something out, yes.
Okay, I'll yell at them like, "Don't do anything. Don't touch the walls."
You're saying
Not
this
yet.
people who just took 42 points of fire damage.
Yeah. Well, there's still I don't think the globe of invulnerability. I don't think it's invulnerable to them walking in it.
I would assume it is once it's cast. Because otherwise baddies could just walk into it and stab you.
Yeah. But it's to keep magic out.
It's magic invulnerability, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Let me look.
Affect creatures or objects within it.
I'm going to look at it because this is kind of important right now.
Yeah.
Looks like it wouldn't have any effect against the 9th level spell.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
That is
unless-
true.
Unless the Globe of Invulnerability was cast with a much higher level slot.
No, it was just regular.
In which case, I do need Constitution saves from Greth and Shadow.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
27.
That saves. So you take half.
What was it again? Sorry.
It was 42 total, so half is 21. I think Shadow is resistant to fire. Or maybe not. Maybe that's an older
don't-
version of her.
Yeah, no.
Greth?
It's acid.
Me.
Did you say 3?
20.
Oh,
Choose
that
zero.
does not save. So you take 42 points of fire damage.
20. I'm resistant to everything.
Okay. Cool. JeanLuc, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Let's see. This is hot. So, am I gonna do that? I'm probably gonna do that. I am going to try to get some of that back for everybody. I'm going to spend 5 charges from the Staff of Healing to do a
Okay.
mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Ooh! 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 5 is 21.
You all get 21 healings. I'm so stressed.
Oh, actually, plus 5. So 26.
Oh.
Right.
You all got that?
Yeah, also I lost concentration on my fly spell, so me and Eerden are no
Okay.
longer flying.
Cool. You're ankle deep in flowers.
That's my action. For a bonus action, I don't have anything that works for a bonus action right now. And I'm not going to move. However, I'm going to do something terrible. I am going to command Frederick. This wall is very hot. You are water. Cool it. He's going to walk right into it.
Okay. Do water elementals do what? How are you seeing this damage work?
Using the whelm. Really, I'm just trying to get him to cool it down because I don't know if it'll do
Let me
anything.
have a look at him. Hang on.
I am trying to come up with a creative solution to a creative problem.
Yeah, no,
I do
that's
like it.
good. That's
like
good. I have to look it up, which is always means that you've done creative things. Let's see here. Whelm. Hmm. Roll me 2d8.
2d8. Okay. 9.
Okay. It kind of sizzles against the wall a little bit, and it seems to kind of chip away at it very slightly. And then that's what happens. It can't whelm something bigger than it, but it has done what appears to be a certain amount of cold damage. Because
Okay.
creative solutions are nice.
Cool.
What'd you say? 9?
I'll notice that it took damage. And
Yes, it did.
the wall is damageable. I'll say that out. And that is our turns.
Eerden.
Okay. So we all heard Knight say not to do anything to the wall. Okay. She's going to use her action to do Tireless to get some temp HP. And I think she's just going to hold. Just hold a action to shoot her arrow. If anything attacks them, gets through the wall.
Okay. Artor.
Oh well. Knowing the direction that the voice came from, with all these walls, is there like sounds with the walls? Like the red wall, is it sound of like fire? Or is it just silent still?
Or let's say it sounds like fire, because that's far more interesting. Artor smash, says chat.
Oh. Yes, but no, Artor was... Okay, hang on. Does he still have that? Yeah. Message towards the voice.
Okay.
You know me, and well, I know you. It's rather rude to harm those that have not harmed. Why don't we talk?
Make a persuasion roll.
I'm going to use Twitch advantage. I think I have that, right? Do I have Twitch advantage? Yeah,
Yep.
Yes, I do. I'm going to use Twitch advantage. Oh, even worse. That's a 9.
Oh, but
You just hear a chuckle. All of you hear the chuckle. That's all. I will let that be your bonus action. Yeah, that was a spell, right?
Yeah, but it was a cantrip.
Okay. What are you doing, Artor?
He, out loud, just fuck. Fuck.
Are you using your action to swear?
Yep. Oh yeah. No, he's fighting his urge to go aggressive because they need to take time. This takes time. Yep. Nope. He's fuck.
Okay. Hela.
Hela noticed that the water elemental does a little bit of damage, so she's going to chuck a chaos bolt at it. See if she can roll luckily to get it to do the correct type of damage. Do I have to roll to hit?
No.
That's what I
It's
thought.
all around you.
Yeah.
It would be really dumb to miss it.
It would be. That. Okay. Well, she's not going to be able to do the correct type of damage, so she just shoots out lightning this time, which won't do anything.
It just absorbs the lightning. It doesn't
Cool.
have any effect.
She goes, fuck! And then quickens meta magic, casts it again. This time trying to get the correct version. We have still not the correct one, so this one is Force.
Yeah, no, that
Just
doesn't do
lands into
anything.
it.
All right. Shadow.
Shadow is concentrating on the job at hand. She will continue to do it, but she'll tell them next, do cold damage to the wall.
Greth.
What's happening with the energy? Is it still just pouring into this thing?
So you're still holding this thing in your hand.
Yeah.
You can see that initial pulsed, and now it's like there are little siphons going off into the gems in each of the people. You can almost see it's like a heat haze. It's like when you look in water and there's a current, you can see the current, right? And it's like there are little tendrils going to each of the gems you have in your rings, and then a huge one going into the door that Shadow has opened.
Are the gems reacting at all?
Not really, no. They're just like, yeah. It does see, like, this has only been, I guess, 5.5 seconds at this point. I would say you can see it kind of doing the inward thing of another pulse.
I am just gonna hunker down and brace for it, and as an action, I guess I'll take I'll dodge just in case there's something that manages to come through.
All right. At which point there is another pulse of energy. It is slightly less emphatic than the first one, but I still need you all to make a Constitution save, please.
With the plus 10 still?
Correct.
Thank God.
So that's awesome.
What have we got?
28.
25.
I'm going to use
26.
Twitch Inspiration.
31.
36.
30.
The DC on this round is 28, so if you're 28 or above, you're good. It is easier each time because the energy is being siphoned off, but... So, if you if you failed, you take 69 points of damage.
Nice!
Nice.
If you passed, you take half of that, 34. This is force damage, so if you're resistant to force damage, you take that halved again. Who failed? Raise your hand if you failed. Roll me a percentile die if you failed, please.
Oh no.
51.
Oh, no, Frederick.
60.
51. 51. Eerden, a spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to AC. And immunity to magic missile.
Woohoo!
For the next minute.
We lost Frederick.
Frederick is gone.
Oh, no.
Artor, what was your percentile?
60.
60. You regain your lowest level expended spell slot. I don't even know if that's relevant for you.
I have not spent any spell slots.
Yeah.
That's alright. Better than potted plant.
Okay. Okay. Back to the top. The wall is still there, and it's still hot. I need another Constitution save, please.
Nat 20.
Nice.
18.
Fails.
I don't think I can
I'm
succeed.
using my second Indomitable.
I use my
26.
Twitch Inspiration.
That's
Is
a
that 26?
Yep.
Succeeds.
12.
Fails.
Yeah. Yeah, 11.
11 fails. Alright.
Thanks, Twitch.
Eerden's going down.
18 fails. I assume.
18 fails. So full damage, there was a lot of ones. 38 fire damage. If you succeeded, half of that. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I'm going to use deflect energy to mitigate some of that.
Okay.
I rolled for concentration on my sphere. It's still up.
Eerden
So
is
what-
down.
What's the total again?
Eerden's unconscious.
Yes.
Death Ward pops her back up.
You're at 1 hit point.
Oh dear.
Okay. JeanLuc.
What was the damage again? I'm sorry, I'm doing math here.
30... crap.
30 crap.
38. And then
All right, thank
that
you.
was the max. So halved however many times you get to halve it. JeanLuc.
JeanLuc is going to rush over to Eerden. Actually, one of JeanLuc is just standing right next to Eerden. And at 6th level is going to cast Heal to give Eerden 70 hit points.
Woohoo!
Aren't you glad you brought a
Thank
cleric?
you.
Yeah.
Hope you're not a
Someone gave JeanLuc healing word. Nice.
Okay.
So that's my
Bonus
action.
action?
I don't think I have any that do cold, so just for shits and giggles, we're gonna toll the dead on it. Can a wall make a wisdom save?
Oh, the dead is necrotic, right?
Yeah,
It has no effect.
yeah. I have no cold. I have necrotic and
The
radiant.
wall does
That's
not have
about
wisdom,
it.
but it also does not react to necrotic damage.
Cool. Awesome. And that's all I can do.
Alright.
And Frederick's gone.
Frederick's gone.
Yep.
Eerden.
So drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Correct.
Would she get the sense that if she tried to roll on her heredity, that Oberon would pick up on that?
Remind me what we decided that does, because I don't remember.
Guardian of nature, basically.
I mean, you don't really know. You don't really know.
Yeah.
Is-
Okay,
is-
she's gonna. Yeah. She's gonna bonus action take a healing potion, superior, and then she's gonna roll for her heredity. I just have to roll lower than my wisdom, which is 20.
Mhm.
I rolled a 16, so I'm going to use the Great Tree. So she starts to have leaves sprout out of her hair and barky skin.
They are oak leaves.
Of course they are.
Because you're getting that from him.
Can they at least be green and not like autumn color?
Yeah, that's fine.
So the ground around me within 15 feet is difficult terrain. I don't have to maintain concentration on it. I get 10 pent points. Constitution saving throws at advantage. Finally. And Dex and Wisdom based attacks with advantage. So
Okay.
she looks a little like a tree, but
Awesome.
there she goes.
Artor. You would have seen Eerden go down. She's now a tree, but she did go down.
Tree-ish.
Yup.
Tree adjacent.
Message again. You've made your point. Once again, I think talking would be good.
Make a persuasion check.
22.
That's better.
It is better. You get a response. And the response is, let's see if you survive to get out, and then if you do, maybe we'll talk.
That's better.
Ray of Frost at the wall.
Thank you.
Okay. It's an auto hit. You hit it.
11 points of cold damage.
11.
Yep.
It's definitely like there's a lot of sizzling and flames going, but it's still kind of standing.
Yep, that's Artor.
Hela.
She's gonna yell at Eerden, "Moon, get away from the wall!" And then she's going to cast Dragon's Breath on herself at 5th level and put a cold breath straight into the side of it.
Okay.
2, 4, 6. Woo! That's kind of nice. All right. So that is 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3. 28 points of cold damage. Slam into the
Red
side.
wall goes down. There's now an orange wall. It's not so hot anymore. But it's beginning to smell a bit funky in here.
Awesome.
Anything else, Hela?
No, she's going to stay where she is.
Okay. Shadow.
Yep. I am going to. This is not a concentration spell. I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold. Oh no, I don't need to. Sorry, the wall went
The
down.
red wall is gone.
Sorry, my mind was still on the red wall.
Yep. No.
Yep, we have
it's
a
gone.
funky smelling orange wall.
Yeah, and the thing that I know to do, I can't do that thing. If this is how this spell normally works, it would be strong wind.
You could
But
tell us about it.
Yeah, I'll tell them this
You
layer.
could.
This layer is normally destroyed by strong wind. Also, you're gonna take acid.
I don't think this is a proper time.
Yeah. More of an after mission activity.
It's an enemy venom, basically.
Yeah, I can't do anything, so that's all. I pass
Okay.
information.
Okay.
No
Great.
thaumaturgy, anyone? Greth is
Strong
just holding.
wind.
Greth is just holding it there, keeping it ready, warning everyone when an H pulse hits, trying to give them a moment to brace themselves.
Which is about to happen. You can see it. Each pulse, like
Is
I
it
said,
how?
is a little bit less. It's like as it's siphoning off. It's like when water is released and it gushes and then it gradually slows. That's kind of
Yeah,
the
the
vibe.
pressure is lowering each time.
Okay, and now
Can
there
I-
is. Yes.
Can I tell like how many more rounds I think this will last, judging by the rate of loss with
Oh.
and then I'm seeing a couple. Not yet.
Make an intelligence check.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure my scores are right. Oh, cool. Just an intelligence check, right?
Yep.
He's pretty smart. 20.
You're probably looking at another 5.
All right, I'm like, we're gonna be here a while.
Ish.
Half a minute, I think. I don't.
Okay.
Just to give everyone a timeline of what they need to do.
Yep.
How long they need to play.
It's
And they'll all hear that in their ears, rapid succession, kind of.
okay. It pulses again, so I need another Constitution save from each of you, please. Oh, the
34
flump.
for Artor.
I'm gonna assume that the flumps are all dead at this point. I didn't even put them on the initiative.
Yeah, 31 from me.
Hang
31
on. The
for
DC
Jean-Luc.
has changed.
32.
The DC for this
For
round
Greth.
is 26 because it's lowering, so you know whether you saved or not. 56 points of force damage if you failed. If you failed. If you succeeded, half. So 28.
Okay.
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice? Well, never mind.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
What was it,
Jean-Luc's down.
58?
Did you say Jean-Luc's down?
Yep.
Death
Oh,
Ward
no.
pops.
Your death ward
Oh,
pops.
that's where it does pop. That's right.
Yeah.
You said 58?
I said yes.
56.
56. 56. Did anyone fail?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Okay. So we don't have any wild magic effect.
Oh,
All right.
Oh. Oh, bye.
I'll probably
Jean-Luc.
solve that.
You are at 1 hit point.
I am.
What are you doing?
Jean-Luc can't heal people if they're dead,
That's
so
true.
they're gonna use their 8th level spell and cast heal on themselves for 90 hit points.
Jean-Luc just got a healing word too.
From chat.
Thanks, chat. Is that a D4 plus 4?
Correct.
Hooray! And 6 more, 96.
Cool.
Yay.
Kinda wish I hadn't used my fan already.
Yeah.
Is it a once per day thing?
I didn't realize it was, but it is.
No.
Well, we just have what Shadow said, so we don't know. So I'm just gonna try to Sacred Flame it, which is Radiant.
Yeah, that
She told you strong wind.
she did tell you strong wind.
I don't have anything.
Oh, is the fan only once a day?
Fan's only once a day.
Fuck.
Okay. That does nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Eerden.
my turn.
Wind. I don't have anything. I mean, I'm just gonna Ray of Frost it. I have nothing else. Like, just throw a cantrip at it.
Has no effect.
Okay. Then I've got nothing. I'll just move back a little.
Artor.
Strong gust, but he has nothing, but he's gonna try and get creative here.
Yeah.
He's
This
gonna
DM
step.
rewards creativity.
He's gonna step towards the wall, and bonus action, Swoltor,
Hmm?
and using his 3 attacks and his giant size, he's gonna try and use his devotee sensor as a literal fan, just fucking.
That's interesting. All right. Give me a. So you're just spinning it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, he's just using it as a, trying to spin the flail around it the way
Make
that
a
the magic works.
Strength
Yeah.
check. Make a strength check.
Check.
Yep.
Okay, well, he has advantage at those, so oh, thank God. Okay, that's a 21.
Okay. I will say, because that is a very creative solution, and that's a decent check, that you swing this thing around and you can see the wall is like kind of blowing back, and there are like little gaps opening in it, and you said you were doing it using 3 attacks, so roll me 2 more
Okay.
strength checks.
Come
Come on.
So that's a 25 for the second check.
Mm-hmm.
And that's much better. That's a 27 for the third check.
Yeah, you will watch as Artor swings the sensor around and around, and it goes faster and faster as he goes, and it like shimmers, and an opening opens, and it kind of cracks up to the top of the dome, and then the orange wall collapses. Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Good cardio, Artor. Good cardio.
I've got to figure out. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Please hold while I try to get to my orange wall.
Can't wait to see what the next one does.
Maybe it'll be
Bonus
funny,
action.
sunshine colored.
There we go. Delete. Yes,
bonus action. Message again in Sylvan. You said you had an interest in me before. We'll see what the talks bring.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh
10.
yeah, Artor, you should be big. 10, did you say?
Yeah.
You hear back. Now, little giant, I told you what I wanted to see you do. We'll talk when you get out. If you get out. You and your little meddling friends.
And
How
that's
big is
Artor.
Artor's Swaltor these days?
He is 16 feet tall.
So that is... Oh, why won't it let me do it? It won't let me grow you, sorry. I think it's because of all the prismatic layers. Roll 20 is like,
maybe.
What do you want me to change? Alright. Hela. You now have a yellow wall.
And with not really a good idea of what this yellow wall entails. She's gonna chuck a fireball at it.
Okay. It has no effect.
Awesome.
Not
Go.
fire. That's not the right thing.
Talking's a free action, right?
You can talk.
Can I?
Yeah.
Would
if
I
you
have
want.
been able to catch her before she did fireball then?
Yep, I will allow it.
Then you're gonna take lightning damage or thunder damage, whatever it is.
Lightning, it's lightning.
Do force.
Oh,
Force.
something I can actually do.
Alright, let's give this a try then. And I shoot off another Chaos Bolt, hoping to get the right type of damage. So I got a... Nope, damn it. Got psychic damage instead.
It does not respond to psychic damage.
Pissed off, she's then going to cast it at 3rd level with a quickened spell. And it's an extra 2d6.
Mike, just so you know, Shadow yelled out, "You're gonna take thunder damage. Do force damage."
Lightning.
Kraken, thank
I
you.
keep mixing them up.
One of those.
Lightning.
Damn it.
Not force.
Nope, it's lightning or cold, so I'll do cold damage.
It doesn't have any effect.
But my wild magic kicks in.
Oh, goody.
So giant D100.
Yeah.
That's a 20. I cast grease scented on myself. Wait, no. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Because I'm max level, I get to roll it twice and take whichever one I want.
Yeah.
And that is a 62. So either grease or For the next minute, I must shout when I speak.
I feel like that's Hela's default anyway.
Yeah.
So
You're just gonna shoot off her last spell, and it's gonna do nothing. She's just gonna be like, "Fuck!"
cool. Shadow.
Shadow's starting to look rough.
Shadow.
Yeah.
I can do something with this wall, but I need someone to hold this.
I take it.
All right.
Can I take it and walk in the door?
Yes.
I do.
Shadow,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Just do your job. I'm
Okay.
inside the plane
Okay.
with it.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Greth.
Punching time. All right.
He's like, finally, something I can punch.
Exactly. Hold on, just trying to figure out how many attacks I can get off here. Let's start with 3. I'll burn a key point if I need to get a couple more. All right.
Assume you're
Oh, wait,
going
that's
up to the wall because right now you're still in the globe.
Yeah. I auto hit if I get to the wall, right?
Oh wait, no, the globe is gone because Shadow just went into a demi-plane.
Yes.
So yes, you hit it. You don't need to roll to hit as long as you're next
Alright.
to it or within
Alright.
range of it.
I mean, yeah, because I think I don't actually have to be right next to it. Then I can be within 10 feet. So I'm just gonna step back a little bit, and I guess I'll just roll damage then.
Punch the yellow light wall.
Okay, so this is gonna look patently ridiculous, but we'll see what happens. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. So that is first hit is 15 damage.
15.
15.
Yep.
All right. Is it reacting the way I hope it is?
Yep. It's definitely there are like ripples of badness going on.
Okay, 10 for the next hit. And 15 for the third.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'm gonna burn another key point to do to do flurry of blows.
Go, Greth, go, Greth, go.
Sorry, I lost my dice there. Okay, another 10 points and then 12 points. So
That is
22.
enough. That is enough. The yellow wall goes down.
That tickles.
I'm looking up, which means I can see the wall went down.
Yep.
So can I yell at them?
You would have to stick your head out.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yes.
and that's okay.
I mean,
I
yes.
will.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll allow it.
Poison damage, pass wall, or anything that can make a portal on a solid surface.
Oh.
All right. Shadow.
Yeah.
You're now holding the seal.
Yeah.
In a demi-plane.
Yeah.
And it's about to pulse again.
Get out. Get out. Don't blow up the demi-plane, please. When you start yelling out about the next wall.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. With Zook's protection, I have 32.
That is enough. However, you're still going to take some damage.
Yep.
Not as much as previously. It doesn't seem to be as vicious. 29 halved. Because you saved. So, 14 points
Alright.
of force damage. But no
Whew.
one else takes it because she took it away.
She's looking, if anybody can see in the door, like shit.
Is it my turn? Oh, my turn is done.
Your turn is done. Yep.
That's okay. I'm quick. I can get in there.
Right. Green wall. I need everyone except Shadow to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Greth, this one is poison. Oh wait, you had a
Ooh,
Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast!
Don't worry about it. None of you take any
I'm
damage
Oh,
from
thank
this roll.
God.
Because
I'm
you are
always
immune to
immune to
poison.
poison.
Because of Hero's Feast.
So you guys just want to chill here then for now? This seems like a cool place to take a pause if we need to. Just coat it in whatever this is. Just
Shadow's gonna suggest corking soon.
You're up.
Oh.
I'm telling everyone I'm going back in there and taking it when it's my turn, but I want to get as much energy from this thing as possible, and we still got a few rounds. If we want to wait here while it finishes, you guys can heal Night when she pops out, and just let me go in there. I'm in good shape. I know you're talking to. I don't know if anyone can actually see me, but at least you can all hear me.
What are you doing?
JeanLuc is going to make every single person in the Horde hate them right now. They are going to expend the last 5 slots to do a mass cure wounds, because we're all hurt. Not as good.
Night?
What?
Will that get in, or would she be out of it?
I'm in a different plane, technically.
Son of a bitch!
You can hold your action.
You can hold your
Till
action.
I can hold my action. Cool. I'm going to hold the action to cast Mass Cure Wounds from the staff.
Yeah,
as soon as Night pops out, the spell goes off.
Okay. Okay. Eerden.
What did Knight say to do to the wall?
Make
Did you?
a portal.
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's pass wall spell or any portal made on a physical surface.
Let's wait to do that before until we can get everyone in here and healed up a little bit. We gotta use this moment now, and so that way we can all be in better shape before we get whatever comes next. I don't think we're gonna be as lucky and find something else that we're all immune to in this next layers. So let's just kind of take a pause for a second. I want to make sure Night is healed.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna hold an action. I don't have anything to do.
Okay. What are you holding?
I will hold. I'm just my air, just bow and arrow.
Okay. Artor.
We're taking a second. Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't want to switch out with Night just because I don't think I can help you guys anymore. I don't have a lot of exotic powers to blast through these barriers. I can take a bit of damage still from the thing.
What you doing, Artor?
I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm just letting everyone put it on front
Artor's
street.
gonna just kind of step back, still Swolthor, still Swolthor.
Let me change you yet.
And he's gonna message again to good old Oaken. Interesting trap you've laid here. Very well thought out.
There is no response. He told you what
That's
he wants
fine.
to see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you now the right size?
Yes.
Okay. Hela?
And that's, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I assumed that was you.
Yep, that's me.
Hela's going to step over to the door and just stick her head in and say to Night, step out, we'll get healed, and Greth can take the gem for now. We need you to help us through these walls.
Shadow?
Shadow's gonna pop out,
Boom!
and
That is
we heal.
20 points of healing.
I believe
Okay.
you now need to roll to see if the staff survives.
All right, friends. Do I go gay, lucky, or grog? Help me
Gay.
out,
Let's go,
chat.
okay.
Yay!
Hey, absolutely.
4. We're okay.
Cool. The staff of healing does not vanish in a smoky puff of light.
Beautiful. And I'm also just going to clap a Shadow on the back and give them a cure wounds.
We're still in initiative because the pulse is still is still doing things
Yeah.
on its round.
Yeah, I didn't finish my turn.
Okay.
So that's 37 points of healing.
Cool.
And then after that, I'll walk over to Moon and do the exact same thing.
Cool.
Your wounds. Also 37 points of healing for Moon.
All right.
Okay.
And I'll just whisper to her, stay strong.
Shadow, do you want to do anything on your turn apart from get extremely healed?
I don't have
You can hand that to me.
or yeah, and I'm gonna say like, I think, based off of what we were seeing before, we're about half full.
Yes. You probably
think-
have 3 more pulses to go. But
yeah,
they're getting less each time.
based off of the fact that we've already had 2 people drop, she's gonna suggest corking it. So she
Okay.
passes it to him for that. And
Okay.
and if possible, as soon as she sees him do it, the door's closed.
Okay. Greth. Now you have to decide whether you're listening or not.
I'm just telling her we're safe enough here for now. We can. This thing's finished, and I can go in there and not endanger you all. I still have a few potions up my spell. I can take it. Right now, I'll just do what you just did right now and just write it out. You guys could spend this time to prep. And I
One
grab
more.
it and I walk in.
Okay. So essentially we have 3 more rounds of this thing pulsing at only Greth now.
Yep.
Because you're in the poison wall, which you're all immune to.
And she'll suggest ride that shit out. We'll stay in this circle until the spell drops.
Okay.
Because it's only she knows the timing.
Are you talking about waiting until the prismatic wall itself falls?
Yes.
Do you want to take a short rest?
So Greth,
Yeah. Let's do me. Just take it.
you've only got
you
6
guys
seconds.
plan.
You can't have a whole conversation right now.
I'm
Greth,
in. I'm
make
in. Go.
a Constitution save.
Come on, Griff.
All right. Let's see. Hold on. That's plus 10, right?
Correct.
All right. So that's 27.
That saves.
Whew.
That is 23 points of force damage at max. So half of that.
Half is 11. Half of that again because I'm resistant to force
Yep.
is 5.
5. Yep.
Let me mark it and then go ahead. Do you want to just roll again?
Yeah, let's just do all 3. I
Yeah.
assume the rest of you are just standing there looking shell shocked for 18 seconds.
Artor is gonna
That bounced out. Go ahead.
Artor's just gonna be messaging Oaken, just
He's
chatting
ignoring
about
you
his
now.
day. That's fine. Artor's gonna keep doing it.
Greth, what was your
27 again.
That one's only 22. So 11, 5 again.
5 again. All right. Let me mark the damage and then I'll roll my last one.
Yeah.
And then I'll come out and cork it. All right. Last roll. That one's a little worse. That's a 25.
That's still plenty. That is only 12 points of force damage. It's now just like poof, in your hand.
Petering out.
And as it hits
All
that
right.
last one, you watch the gem go inert. It's just a gem now.
All right. So I will put that in my bag of holding and pull out the other one, the one I was given to put in its place, and attempt to put it put it back in the silk flower.
So you put it in the flower,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing really happens because you plucked the flower.
Happens if I put the gem into the ground where the flower was plucked.
You all feel something shift as
Mhm.
Greth puts this gem into the place where this flower was buried, was planted. Something shifts. And it feels better in some way. And the pulsing has stopped now. So you're
Yeah,
inside
I'll-
this dome of poisoniness.
That is the
The
smell.
seal-
That is...
The seal has been broken and bandaged.
The door's closed. Once he's out.
I assumed
Yeah.
you had done that, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to say that if you got potions, drink them now.
Who needs them? Anyone?
I have.
JeanLuc. Go ahead.
Artor,
I
you
would-
need a potion?
I have.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Like,
You
Jack.
guys have the go bag with
I do. I have 1 supreme, 2 superior, 6 greater, and 6 regular.
I'll take a superior.
Okay.
Artor could probably do with that Supreme.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pretty cool. JeanLuc is actually
Unless
Go
JeanLuc
ahead.
needs it.
that 90 put JeanLuc back where they need to go. So they're okay.
I mean, Artor's okay too, but
28.
JeanLuc looks good.
okay.
always.
Thank you for noticing. But in this case, they're no longer bleeding from the nostrils or the eyes at this point.
Shadow, you would
Yeah.
know that
You make it work.
this has been, all of this has been like 30-40 seconds. You've got 9.5 minutes before the spell drops, assuming it works the way Prismatic Wall works,
Mhm.
which is an assumption you've made.
Yep.
It's not long enough for a short rest, but
No,
if
but
you
it's
all
long
want to
enough
do
to
something,
drink a potion.
yes.
I'll take a greater potion. If you
Hiding
have
her
one.
mouth, she's just gonna try it. She's just gonna whisper with her mouth hidden, Bellatrix, just to be sure.
Nothing happens.
She thought so. But you
Worth
can
a try, but
worth a try.
So we just need to basically open a portal on this wall.
Well, if we wait for the spell to run out, we don't have any more walls to deal with. If it works in the way that I expect it to work, we have 9-ish minutes, maybe a few more seconds than that. And I would rather be waiting inside the wall that we're not taking damage from than trying to bash our way out.
you all have poison dripping on you. It's just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's
It's
gross,
like
but
being
it's not.
it's like being inside of a dome of boogers.
Yeah.
How many of you can fly?
I can still cast my fly spell multiple times.
Pretty rooted to the ground normally.
Without 8
Because-
owls, I cannot.
Okay.
How weird do we want to get this time off here? We also can mansion and close the door. But
And
I don't know
just
how. Yeah.
But I think that
I have a question for the DM.
Yeah.
Oh, I
because
mean-
we learn teleportation spells don't work. In
Sure.
this case, where it's casting a portal, Would that have the same effect that should work?
On the wall? You don't know.
Cool.
I mean,
Awesome.
there are worse things to do than wait 9 minutes to see if everything just goes away. But what do we do at the end of those 9 minutes if it falls? We still are surrounded. And
At the end of the 9 minutes, I think we have to hope on the Fey hospitality, if you will. I think we have to hope that he still follows Fey rules.
I do not like the idea of sitting around. I'd prefer to leave on our own terms.
We just
This is
broke
not-
one of his things. Just putting that out there.
yeah,
Also,
we stole.
how fast can you run is basically what I'm saying to get across the bridge. If you can
Oh.
fly and try to get out once these domes are gone.
How far
can-
are these standing stones from that bridge?
200. I was about to say meters. Feet.
No,
Well, I'm like, what do we use in D&D? Feet. 200. Like, not that
Okay.
far. Not that far.
no, 200 meters is 600 feet, just roughly.
Oh, make it that then. Let's say 500. Nice round 500.
I like that.
I don't need to fly to get over this thing. I can run and leap pretty far to clear this thing, assuming nothing tries to snatch me out of the air.
Moon has a haste spell that they're able to use.
Oh, so
I
does
can-
you.
I can run up the wall.
I
Don't
do.
really stop me.
Yeah, so as long as you're not held on to, basically, you can run.
Oh yeah.
If we can
Oh,
get
yeah.
across that bridge, we can get out.
I'm going to say at this point, 6 minutes have passed. And I'm going to start a timer.
All right.
Swoltor is no longer Swoltor.
All right.
How many people
I-
can fly?
I can
I can-
cast fly on anyone who needs it.
I'm just saying, if you if most of us fly out of here, if we could pick a corridor and go, just a few of us might take some hits, but we could pro over the wall and make a run for it. I'll stay last. I'm really, really, really fast.
It's not
And I
about
can get
staying.
around.
It's about just all of us need to just book it. I can
I know,
fly
but
really fast.
targets, they're gonna try and hit at things, and something's lingering around at the top of the wall, smacking them. They'll probably hit that rather than the guys flying away, and then I'll just bolt.
You guys want targets?
Let us assume this does not end in a few minutes. What do we do next? What are the other walls? Let us be prepared for that.
Yeah,
first.
see if we can get
Oh.
past them.
I'll tell
You
you what
see-
the other walls are.
Cool.
So this one we would need pass wall or the some kind of layer
Mhm.
portal.
Mhm.
The next one is going to be cold damage that we take, and we need to deal fire.
That's
Fantastic.
easy.
We can do that.
that's Hela's.
Then the indigo wall, unfortunately, if we fail, it's a restrain. And daylight can break that wall.
I've
then
got
the
that.
final
Yes,
wall?
We all do.
Will blind us if we fail. And dispel magic can break that last wall.
I can get us through most of these.
See, we have a way out if this lasts longer than we need to. But yeah, if you can, do you guys want to just try and fly for it if the thing falls? Because we might, I don't know, we might have to prep for that. I don't know how Hela can get you guys all flying.
Can JeanLuc make an insight check? He doesn't trust that this wall is going to fall normally.
Are
because
you
it's-
inciting the spell?
I want to insight the nature of the spell because it's.
I will let you
overall.
make an arcana check to establish how different the magic is to what it should be. But I feel like
Okay.
JeanLuc is this is not a cleric spell.
No.
I insight Mother Nature.
So far, it has behaved the way I have expected it to behave. Just putting that out there.
I'm gonna use
Other
my
than the
inspiration because that was a 2.
Okay.
Is there any way to change its duration that you know of?
That
like
was a
upcasting or
17.
something?
A 17. You get the sense that the magic has been altered spatially.
Okay.
So usually prismatic wall is like a 5-foot thing. It's split it out, and it's turned it into essentially a dome of death.
Cool. All
But it appears to be all that has been changed about it.
All right. JeanLuc will stop protesting then. After they sit down and think about it, they're like, all right, I don't hate it.
All right, should we start getting people flying here? Everyone who needs to.
I think basically, I've been able to keep track of the timing of all of this. I will give you kind of a 2-round head start, basically, of give or take where I guess this will drop. Cast what you need to, and just go. Just
so if you're
go.
prepping something, do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that I know what it is.
I'm fine with whatever. Just you guys get ready to go, and I'll be
Okay.
distracting for a second.
How many people need fly?
Artor does.
All right, so 5 of us. All right. Wait, 4 of us. Four of us need it. All right, cool. So that means that she's going to be blowing a... Can't use a 5th, so it'd be 7th.
Jax.
Yep.
I can assume that Shadow has all of her components, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
There's no way she would not have had them with her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the walls drop. So I need to know what you were doing in the 12 seconds before the walls dropped.
So Hela casts fly on the people that need it, and then she prepares a fireball for the when the wall that needs to be fire damaged comes up.
Okay.
Well, if the spell drops, all the
right,
walls,
yeah, of course.
They're all
Yeah.
going to drop, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's true. So she'll quicken spell that, so then she still has the dash action, and she'll use the dash action to start going.
And we're going through that fire elemental direction. Just everyone know that's back the way we came.
All right.
So everyone go that way.
So, just so you know what I did too.
Mhm.
I have a very expensive looking statue of a dragon in my hand.
Yep.
And I have a horn in my other hand. Right before the wall drops, I break the statue, and Shadow becomes a hybrid of a dragon and a cat. And she's got spectral
Alvor?
wings.
Yep.
And the horn she's holding on to for the future. So she's in the air already.
Okay. So, Artor has fly on him.
Yep, and Artor went Swoltor again.
Okay. Eerden has fly on her.
And she's gonna also eat the licorice, the lickety split licorice.
Okay. So
Nice.
haste, essentially. Shadow is currently a catron. Hela, you have fly on you?
I have fly on me, yes.
JeanLuc?
Jean-Luc did mirror image, so if they want to try to hit me, they gotta
There's
try
bunch.
to get to all of them.
Are you also flying?
I am also flying, yes.
Greth? Are you also
I'm
flying?
just gonna. Nope. I'm just running up the wall real fast.
Alrighty. So the walls drop. We're gonna just initiative order this because that's the easiest way to manage it. Okay? So, as they drop, all those Autumn Eladrin fire off arrows that they have had ready for the walls to drop. For the purposes of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hopefully
6,
they're all at
7,
Artor,
8,
'cause he's
9, 10,
giant.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
31.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31! Someone
Yep.
counted them already. Good
I
job.
did.
So, 30 divided by 6 is 5. So Swoltor can have 6 and the rest of you can have 5 each. That's the easiest way to do it. So, we'll just work our way around. Swoltor. I'm gonna shoot 6 arrows at you, if I have enough d20s for that. Oh, that wasn't great. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
How about a... Wait, what? Oh, because you're looking at the wrong thing, you dumbass. 15.
Nope.
How about a 19?
Nope.
How about a dirty 20?
Nope.
How about a 22?
22 hits.
Yay!
One arrow managed to hit
Wait,
you.
it's not us. No, I still feel you deserve the applause.
You all have mind blank, right? So you're immune to psychic?
Yes.
Cool. So that is
Yes.
only 7 points of slashing damage. Because the other
Gotcha.
damage is psychic damage.
Aren't arrows usually piercing?
Yes, it's piercing damage. My bad. Oh, but it's more. What did I say? 6. Did I say 6? 7. So it's actually 9. Piercing.
Gotcha.
I was looking at the sword instead of the bow. Alrighty. JeanLuc. 5 arrows. Oh, one of them's a nat 20. That's
Well,
Alright.
Reaction,
I use-
re-roll that, please.
Never get to keep my nat 20s. Cool, now it's a 3. So that's a 10. I'm guessing that misses you.
nope. Miss.
How about a 14?
Miss.
How about a 18?
That one will hit.
Oh,
So roll a d20 again, please.
That was the same number. Oh no, wait, it was a better number.
Oh wait,
was
no,
a-
I roll it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. So that
What
one.
did I say? 22, hey.
Yeah. So that one. Oh no! Crap. Now there are 3 JeanLucs. One of them is gone.
Okay. Cool. How about a more than that? 23.
That hits. Ooh, that one will hit though.
Okay, and the other one was the same. Also 23.
That one does not. So
Okay, so
there
only
are
one
now
of them hit you.
2 JeanLucs.
Okay.
There's currently only
You
one
take-
JeanLuc.
10 points of piercing damage. Hela. Another nat 20. It's the same. 2 of them are nat 20s. 2 of them are nat 1s. Because balance.
Awesome. Cool.
Does anyone want to stop my nat 20s? No? 2 of them
I
are
don't
nat
have anything.
can't.
I already used my
Anything?
reaction.
Cool. Alright. The other one is a 7 plus 5. 12.
No, that one doesn't hit.
Cool. So I get to roll max damage on 2 of them.
Mm.
Delicious. 25 total piercing.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome for that damage. Great.
Yes.
Are we
That's-
still flying?
I'm not kidding. I rolled. Yes, you are.
Oh, no, it's flying because I need to roll concentration to see
Oh,
if
yes,
the
true.
fly spell kicks up.
Okay, so one of those was a 6 on the
He's
die,
right.
which gives me 13. Greth, I imagine, does not hit you. 16. 16? No?
No.
No. And 3 of those were 9s.
Wow.
And 21.
That will hit, but I'm going to deflect missiles.
Okay.
So at the lowest, you have to roll at least a 20 something before I even have a shot at taking damage.
Okay. Cool. Well, that was me. Because 3 of them were 9s. Eerden. Wow. That's a 2, a 3, a 3, a 4, and a 10. So my best is 17.
Nope. thanks
These
to
guys
Artor's
shoot like
shield.
stormtroopers. Jesus.
That's what I'm thinking. I think
Sure.
I'm hitting a little better.
We're just that
Yep.
good.
Shadow. 11.
Nope.
13.
No.
19.
No.
Dirty 20.
Nope.
26.
Yes.
So that's a whopping 6 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
Cool. The air elemental is next. Well, you're boring. You'd think you could do something from a distance. Nah, it's just gonna stay put. Which means JeanLuc, you're up.
Loud
Cool.
fool.
Go.
How much is our fly speed?
Sorry, give me a second. Fly. You have 60 feet fly speed.
So 120
Dash.
if you dash.
I am off the
Oh.
fucking map.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go.
As I
what-
do that, I turn. Stop that mouse. I turn back and say, "Oh, by the way, old man Juliet, she's a heinous bitch."
Okay. You will get an attack of opportunity as you go through those people. So I need to know where you're going.
Oh, cool. Which way did I just draw the line? I just do it right here. So between these two.
Okay, so they will each try to shoot you. Oh, that's not horrible. One's a 17, the other's a 24.
I
I assume one of them hits.
One of them does hit the other. They both would hit, but there's now only one JeanLuc,
Okay. Cool.
as is should be.
And you used your action to dash, yes?
I did.
Cool. Do you want a bonus action, or is your bonus action flipping off your mom? Do you wish to bonus
Oh.
action flip off your mother?
I would like to bonus action flip off the name of my mother.
Excellent.
Fuck
Alrighty.
you, Juliet.
Eerden.
What's the damage?
Oh, I thought you said you deflected, done the thing. Six
Both of them
piercing.
hit me,
Oh, I see.
but one of them.
Hit the
Mm-hmm.
fake JeanLuc. Alright, Eerden.
Alright, which way did JeanLuc go?
JeanLuc.
I will just,
Yeah.
yeah, I will
We're
follow.
flying southwest.
Yes.
That's the
Okay.
direction you should be aiming for.
So then I would dash.
You're also hasted.
You can dash again.
I know, but then I would feel bad leaving.
No,
Oh,
guys,
no,
we all agreed
no.
to get across.
We're all
Get
agreeing to
across.
get the fuck out.
What are you
No,
doing?
she's gonna dash, and
Okay.
because she wants to keep the party together,
Okay.
as much as possible, and she'll fire off an arrow as an action as she goes by.
Alright, who are you shooting at? There's like a little-
Daddy, should I go after Daddy Dearest?
You can if you want.
Sure, why not?
I would.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot your father. Or who you think is your father.
It's probably somebody who's not actually my father.
Alright, make an attack.
That's a 34.
Yeah, that hits.
It's been so long. What do I roll?
How do I D&D?
How do I do this? Um, 12 piercing and 4 psychic.
It laughs as your arrow pierces its upper arm. Artor.
Yeah. They made a plan. We're gonna stick to it.
Did I have any
Alright.
attacks? Any arrows come
Oh
at me?
yes, you would have. Sorry. Unless you did you go through the same two as JeanLuc?
I did.
No, then they've used their reaction on him.
Yeah.
Artor, we have 60 feet of fly?
Yep.
Yeah, Artor's gonna
120
go
if you
ahead.
dash. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and dash, but he's gonna go through between the two that JeanLuc went through, and he is purposely gonna try and knock them off.
Okay. Make
Like he's just gonna
I guess-
barrel through them.
I guess strength checks. Let's go with that. I don't think they can
Sure.
beat you, even if they roll really well.
I mean, they might.
I doubt it.
I'm just
you said
picturing
strength-
Artor Hulk jumping into them. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yes,
said
that's strength check.
check?
It's a
Okay.
what's the word I want?
Contested strength?
Contested? How was that
Contested.
concerted? That's not the right word.
Oh my god, I rolled a 4 and a 4. 12.
Are you serious?
For the fir-
Well, you
12 for
still
the
beat
first
one of them.
yeah. Well, no, that's just for the first one. I have advantage on strength checks.
Oh.
So
Well-
12 for one of them,
And
wow, only 13.
I beat you! I'm so excited. Okay, one of them fell off. This guy.
That's all right.
Let's go with this guy.
He fell 20 feet. That works for me.
Oh wait, can they fly? Hang on. Oh, they can fly. So he falls off, but he like stops in the air.
That's all right.
Flips you off.
That's all right. Bonus action message to Oaken. I hope we can talk soon, but not right now.
Yes.
You hear back in your head, do send my regards to my dear wife.
Yep. That's Artor.
Hela!
Cool. So Hela's using her held action to just dash.
Uh-huh.
She's going to go out the same way that JeanLuc and such did. But she is also going to just shoot off a fireball at
Yeah.
Wait, where? Where are you putting this fireball?
right on top of him.
Fair enough. It's dex save, right?
Yes, it is.
How big is it gonna hit the poor
It's
little...
a 20-foot sphere.
Cool. Alright, so the elemental rolled a 5.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I meant it's whoever the Oaken Lord was.
Oh, I see.
I was looking at the wrong.
I
one.
understand. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an X on him.
I got it. Alright. So it's like 5 of the
Yep, and
Yeah.
legend. Natural 20, 13, 12, 9, 7. Plus something.
okay.
Plus... Oh, they're good at those. 3. So 10, 12, 15, 16, 23.
Okay, so it is 35 points of fire damage. So obviously half whoever is past either meets or passes 21.
So only one of them. How much did you say? 34.
35.
35. Cool.
And then just go near him.
Meow. Cool. Oi. Alrighty.
Also, I'll just say I give a maniacal cackle as I do that.
That tracks, honestly. Okay. Shadow. Cat, dragon, shadow.
I go the same way. I fly, and I make it to just the edge.
'Kay.
No sassiness. She's business now.
Greth.
Use Step of the Wind and run the exact same path, and with Step of the Wind, that makes me about 180 feet of movement.
Oh. And you can
He's
just
gotta
go
run
rules.
fast.
Yep. Don't mug shit.
You guys clear
Alright.
a path, I'm just gonna take it out.
Alright. At this point, I'm going to say that you managed to run successfully to the river and cross it.
Artor has one more message.
Okay?
I'll deliver your message for a favor. And that's it.
No deal.
Jean-Luc would also scream out, "Oh, tell Henri he can eat a dick!"
I believe he frequently does, dear.
It's just gone.
Um,
Gone. Nope.
Eerden, as you go... Oh, you have mind blank.
Yep.
Never mind.
He needs to knock first.
Never
He can
mind.
knock. I think it's with their permission. He can ask, kind of, but he can't get in if she says no.
No, I think when he can tell that you have mind blank, he's just gonna let it go.
Are we
As-
crossing the river?
As you're running away, as you're flying away, moving rapidly in the direction of away. You all hear coming from the stone circle just this low chuckle. And just as you get to the river, you hear, I look forward to our next bout. And then you get to the river, which I assume we can go back to that.
Just before Shadow crosses, she's gonna blow the horn, and she's gonna just leave them with 8 Valhalla berserkers to fight.
Fuck yes.
Just because she's all business, but she couldn't. She is
There's a little
still-
bit of fuckery
she's
in her
petty.
soul.
Yeah, she's still
Love
like,
it.
I can't use this again for 7 days for this, but it's worth it.
All right, excellent.
And then she pulls the horn away and Bellatrix.
Okay, so you all cross the bridge, presumably before you do that.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
Yeah.
you would wait until everyone has crossed.
yeah.
And you are back in the throne room. The lady stops from where she's been pacing. Yes, I saw
We
her.
did it.
Huh?
I'm just.
We did it all.
And she goes, well, success?
We broke the seal until there was nothing left, and then corked it. But
I thought so. I felt
somebody
something shift.
knew.
What do you mean somebody knew? Somebody knew what exactly?
Your husband showed up.
Oh,
Personally.
did he?
Well, I don't know how personal it was.
I don't know.
Could have been through another form, summoned one.
Yeah, he cared enough to taunt us directly.
Did he say anything in particular?
He looks forward to the next bout.
Mike, I think you're muted.
Artor would share everything he said except the last thing. Artor said he'd only do that for a favor.
Okay.
But we also have I have it in my bag of holding, the intact gem that was used to create the seal. I don't know where you want this, but it
I'm sure
survived.
Zook will, I'm sure, find great value in it. I have no doubt he is going to quiz you all in immense detail about what you experienced.
The rings were a great help, by the way. Those made that much.
Valuable.
Well, you all came back. Some of you look a little battered, but you survived, and that's one seal down. That brings us one step closer and gives me just a little bit more juice. All of which are good things. You have done exceptional work here today. Yes?
I'm never babysitting for you again.
Wait, kids.
Isn't that your whole job, dear?
Yeah, but Zook's just one body.
Yes, but he makes enough trouble for, well, 40.
True.
I would say we behaved rather well.
Well, you all came back and you did the job, so that is truly excellent. Excellent. Can I get you all to make a perception check, please?
You
Yeah.
can.
Is the perception check for the moth that's being a creep in the corner?
No.
Natural
Ger-
fucking 20.
Ger just said that was the easiest one, by the way, because Adam is running his characters from chat. That was the
16.
easiest one.
Natural
15.
20 for 30.
26.
24.
19.
I would say Eerden and JeanLuc. She's glowing a bit. She looks healthier. Not that she was looking pallid before, but there's definitely something. She looks like when someone comes back from a summer holiday, you know?
Oh, wait, we are here. What?
She's
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, carry on.
Oh, thanks. Now that we are back, give me just one moment. Bend and snap, and the hair is blue again.
I do
Oh.
prefer it that way, dear.
It is much more becoming of me, I know. Thank you.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure your fellow Horde members will wish to celebrate with you all. Yes, this is a significant step. You have done astonishing work.
Merci, madame.
Thank you.
Zook would have taken the door and the stuff. The bits.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, you all leave?
Artor doesn't.
Eerden doesn't.
Okay.
Shadow is used to having to be the one checking things, and so she's paused at the doorway, looking at can I go read now?
Did you pick anything up?
Nope.
Then you can
Just-
probably go read now.
Shadow's gone.
Eerden, Artor, was there something you needed to share? Who
Are
wants
we
to
the
go
only?
first? I assume.
we the
Has
only
everyone else
three?
left?
Hela's obviously standing with her wife.
Okay.
Is Gur still there?
I would assume so, yes.
Well,
Is
this
Zook-
looks very drama-filled, and I have my hair to attend to it. Au revoir, JeanLuc walks out.
Greth, did you leave?
With that, Greth will be like, yeah, I guess I should go check on my dogs. Good luck, everyone. Good job. I think it went really well, all things considered. And he walks out.
Yeah, Gur and Zook are both there.
Then she wouldn't say anything if Zook was still there. She would. If Zook was still there, she would have left.
Okay. Fair enough. Artor.
I have a meeting with Zook, and then I have a favor to call in with you.
Yes,
I figured we'd do it now.
very well. Do you
Indigo's
not...
already here. Indigo's who I requested to be with me.
The moth steps out from the shadows.
Brendan snap. I'm now Indigo.
Do you want to do this on stream, Mike?
I am more than happy to do this on stream if you are.
I don't know. Is Adam happy to do this on stream, or shall we do this in? He wants the voice of the Adam. He wants to do the
His reincarnation.
reincarnation thing. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Zook, I've thought it over. Yep. I figured we'd kind of glance over. He goes to sleep, and then we do the thing.
Yep.
But anyways, Zook, I've talked to Gur. I think a nice nap would be pleasant.
Yeah. Chelsea is asking in chat if we have a wheel.
I have a plan. Don't worry. I don't have a wheel, but I have a plan.
Wheel
All right.
of Death!
Wheel of... What race are you now?
If
Now
you
that'll be able
live.
to hear me as well.
If
I'm hoping for no.
he
No.
makes it back.
Okay, wait. We're waiting to see. If you're watching this on Twitch, can you hear Adam's voice? You need to speak, love.
That is true. This is why you always do widget. Can people hear me?
This is why I sing the "Am I Making Noise" song.
They cannot.
No,
Not yet.
Right, I can translate.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you're
apparently.
quiet.
Cool. I'll
Hey,
just
there
speak.
you are.
There we go.
Yep, they hear you.
Okay.
But quiet. Very quiet.
Maxed up.
All right.
Okay. So, Artor is killed.
Artor's gonna take a nice nap.
Artor, you find yourself in the gap between life and not life, in a room made of ice. And in front of you, on a large ice chair, sits a enormous, even for a frost giant, man. And he says to you, Artor Galvins, you have come to my hall.
Yes, yes, I have.
You did not die gloriously in battle.
No, no, I didn't.
Still, you have done interesting things with your time. Perhaps I will let you stay for some time.
If the DM allows, Zook would be standing next to him, considering he caused this, and is planning to bring him back. Plus, Zook gives no fucks about the gods.
I know. Okay, make a make an Arcana roll for Zook.
That is a 19 on the dice, plus a fuckload while I get his character sheet.
It's Zook. It's Zook.
He is loading.
Artor, while he's doing that, can you just
35.
roll me a 35? All right, all right. Thrym, this is obviously him, frowns and says, "Why did you bring a gnome?"
Because I still have use for him.
That sounds like a you problem.
I can make it a you problem.
One moment, please, Zook. One moment. I know. The gnome came with me because we have plans. And while that might sound like it's a us problem and not a you problem, you want more, and I want more. The path I'm on right now can get us both more. If it ends now, you gain nothing. You lose your little bit of portion in the Summerlands, and you get nothing else. If I go back, the little bit stays in the Summerlands, but I continue growing. I continue learning, and I will live much longer than I currently have. Because this is merely a step to an end. I will not be as I am for much longer, but instead I will be true giant, which will give me centuries. You're a cold one, you know glaciers move slowly but powerfully. Why end it now?
You are not the first mortal to show up in front of me and beg for more time. That is a common request.
Oh, I'm not begging you for more time. I'm just telling you what happens if I get more time.
And what do you offer me in exchange for allowing you to return?
The same
Apart
as I've
from
offered
your reflected glory.
More.
Or what?
More.
I require something else.
And that is?
Something meaningful to you. Something to show me that you are committed.
I've already given you my family, my future, my time. What more do I have to give you?
I don't know. What more do you have to give me?
I have nothing more I'm willing to give you.
How about I sweeten the pot?
guess.
You get a favor from me.
Favor from a gnome.
You will have heard of me.
Remind me.
Zook. Creator of the Emerald Queen. Destroyer of the Emerald Queen.
Oh.
Commander of the armies of her... the commander of her armies.
That's Zook. Interesting.
And her empire. Now I
believe
come
you
to
still
think
have
of it.
some of those interesting little crystals.
I said a favor, not a trinket.
I think we both know they are not trinkets.
There's crystals we need.
A favor to be called in at my whim when I wish. Without conditions?
There are always conditions.
State them now, then.
You get access to me, not the items I have obtained, nor the army I have built. I owe you a favor, not my resources.
Make a persuasion check.
Zook, I'd not take that from you.
You are not taking it from me, Artor. I am offering it. You're going to want to come check this.
I believe you. Is it a nat 20?
Yes.
Always a fucking nat 20 with you. Very well. You may have my little giant back. For a time. Artor Galvins. The next time you die, you stay dead. You understand?
Understand?
Zook, I look forward to working with you in the future.
I don't. But I will.
And you return to your body. But it's not your body. Mike, let's start by rolling a d6. No, roll me a d20.
D20, got it. Alright, let's see. That's an 11.
An 11. Right, now roll me another one. That was
Another
where do we
D20?
start counting.
Okay. 13.
Female tiefling.
Thor, you are reincarnated into the body of a Tabaxi.
Ah, that's fantastic.
I honestly don't know if there's. Let me look. If there's like, I assume that there's some sort of consequences, exhaustion, something. No, come on, reincarnate. That's what I want.
As raw, there's not.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, look, there's. Oh no, but that only has the boring ones. Oh okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Tabaxi. You're back. You're a
Oh.
cat.
Oh, okay, well. That was.
Is he a male
Zook,
cat?
you and I shall, we,
Artor.
we shall talk.
Roll another d20. If it is even, you're a male cat. If it is
Ooh.
odd, you're a female cat.
That is a 6.
Boy cat.
Fantastic. Well, Zook we'll talk more.
Do not worry about the favor I give. He is not the first god I've dealt with, and he will not be the last.
Oh no, this is recap of everything that happened.
Get
He'll
used to
turn
your
the
body.
lady. He'll turn to the lady.
Mhm.
Now, my body's been freed of the mark. I call in my favor. My first favor.
He literally just goes, and you will watch as Tabaxi Artor shifts and changes and becomes a frost giant. In full frost giant form. I think you have to sit on it for like a certain amount of time for it to hold. It's like 10 minutes or something, I don't know, but as long as no one breaks the lady's concentration, we should be fine.
Dance party.
So we hang out for the length of time required to make it stick.
Yep.
And Artor is now a fully fledged frost giant. Mike, you and I will have to figure out what that means for your character sheet. We'll work that out. Holy shit!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Thanks for jumping in, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. That was fantastic. Holy shit.
I could not leave that one alone.
Oh,
All right.
It's a fun after show.
Well, folks,
that was incredible.
you broke a seal. You didn't die much.
Not on mission.
And we are now 1 seal down, 6 to go.
Yeah.
Whew. We killed Artor, brought him back as a cat, and changed him into a frost giant, just as a little, epilogue. That was insane. Thank you for sticking with me. I know it was a little long today, but we don't want to sell these sealed games short. So, everyone watching, thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. Thanks to those of you who dropped pledges into our Pledge Me 14 Stones. It's an awesome book. It's well worth buying. You will not regret it. And yes.
Tomorrow. Don't forget about tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we have another game. Tomorrow we are playing Gem of the Minotaur. It's a baby game. We have 2 brand new characters joining us for Gem of the Minotaur. And it should be great fun. So come and watch some new Horde members strut their stuff. And cheers and baby. And next week we have Cards of the Spider happening on New Zealand Friday morning, Saturday evening for the rest of you, I guess. Which will be DM'd by Lionel, who is our delightful European DM. And then in the usual Saturday slot, we have a glass slipper where I get to play around with my fairy tale stuff. So that should be a lot of fun.
That'd be my first mission with my new character.
Yeah, true. Thank you all for playing, for being such awesome sports and letting me traumatize you so delightfully. And everyone watching, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. No, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful time zone.